sea serpent mentioned by the Vikings.
Nessie?
Yes, even landlocked New World beings have names for the serpents, like the Loch Ness Monster. Of course, my favorite, there's the Bear Lake Monster.
Sure.
And, of course, but my favorite is Cecil, the seasick sea serpent. He's my favorite. Cycle to Work Day. National Water Balloon Day. You know, water balloon fights always seem like they're going to be fun, don't they? And then they just turn ugly.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that?
Always.
I think they always turn ugly. National Raspberries and Cream Day and National Lighthouse Day. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson, a Lord of Morning Radio. I'm Bill Allred, also a Lord of Morning Radio. I got a sore eye today.
Oh, you got poked.
I got a shot in my eye yesterday, as I do once a month, and usually it's fine. Every once in a while, though,
Get you right in the.
It got me somehow. It hurts today. I don't know. I had Gina Barberi, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer in the booth there behind me, with her luxurious red hair. There's Lakai with her blue hair today.
Luxurious.
Luxurious blue. That's reflecting pool blue, I believe. And there's the dog, Vax, sleeping away as what he does best. And now we'll go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696. You can do it, or you can text us 33986, please.
All right, this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
I am great. It is my birthday,
Happy birthday.
so I wanted to wish everyone a happy day.
Yeah, so
Well, that's nice, sharing the happy on your birthday.
it's not, it's Gina's birthday, too.
It's
Did you
Yeah,
know that?
I knew that.
Yeah.
not.
Just so you can wish Gina a happy birthday as well.
Really
Are you going to do
Happy birthday, Gina.
Oh,
There you go.
thank you, Carrie.
Are you going to do anything special for your birthday today, Carrie?
I'm taking a half day of work,
Okay.
and my wonderful son is cooking me dinner.
Oh, that's
great,
nice. What's
great.
he going to make for you?
Something from the Snoop Dogg cookbook, which is amazing.
From the Snoop Dogg cookbook. Did he do that with Martha Stewart?
Yes,
It probably is going to be
really
good.
good recipes.
What have you had from that cookbook that you say is really good?
The billionaire bacon
Mm.
Okay.
and the sweet potato mash.
All right.
Excellent. I
Okay.
highly recommend.
All right.
All right, Carrie. Happy birthday. Have a
Today is
wonderful
my
day.
birthday, and my father said I can have anything I want.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Let's go to Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Okay. What's
I
up?
wanted to call and thank you guys.
Okay.
I won tickets to Interpol last week, and it was fantastic. So thank you. But I also wanted to throw a thanks to Red Butte Gardens because they provided an interpreter for my deaf girlfriend. Actually,
Oh.
2 interpreters.
That's really
And
cool.
it was like so special, and I mean the weather was perfect. It was something.
Do they
Now,
have
thank you.
interpreters there every show?
I don't know. But you know
They
what?
weren't on stage. They weren't on stage. We were kind of like behind that first section of chairs, and the interpreters were seated facing us, right in the middle of the stage, and they were lower. We were sitting on chairs, and they were like on the grass, so it wasn't intrusive for anyone's vision and or view, and it was awesome.
You know, when we were at Salt Lake Acting Company last week, and I don't know if they do this every time
I'm not
too,
sure.
but they had sign language interpreters doing the play. So if you're looking for something else to do with your girlfriend, I would look into that for sure.
Yeah, it's really a funny,
fantastic,
it's a
yeah.
really funny, great play too. So
There you go.
Is it good?
yeah, it's excellent.
Very
It's
funny.
excellent.
Well, I'll try it out. And it seems like there may be a theme here. It's my birthday tomorrow, so
Oh,
Happy birthday.
well, happy birthday tomorrow. Gina's birthday today, of
Yep,
course.
yep.
Every day
happy
is Gina's
birthday,
birthday.
Gina, every day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
We'll see you, Tom.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Zane in Dallas checking in. I never promised you a rose garden. Is that a good Mill Creek coffee name?
I don't know.
Jimmy and Sean, who comes first? It'll be Sean Means. here at 7 o'clock to talk about the movies. Jimmy will be here at about 7:45.
Is anything even bothering to go against Spider-Man again, I wonder?
There's a few that are
Okay.
opening, yeah. Max Power here. Look at me. I'm glowing. Oh, maybe you're just drunk.
That's likely.
John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain. Got my fall teaching schedule for fall semester at the University of Utah. Summer's getting shorter every year. Thanks for letting me listen. Let's see. Terry in Taylorsville wishing everyone a happy day. Eric in Purgatory checking in. Having a mustard mayo Nutella wish sandwich. I wish I had something other than condiments. That's the wish part of the sandwich, see? Kelly and the Shih Tzus in Centerville. Let's see. Johnny B checking in from a physical therapy center in O-Town. Maybe if I'm good, they might let me get a hibiscus sour from Roosters.
You've been good, Johnny B. You've earned it.
Yeah. Mike in Nashville checking in. Meshach of Erda. Thank you, Dr. Davis. Great group of people and facility. Oh, he must have went to
Trilogy.
Trilogy Vet. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning. Excellent farting around. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Excellent farting around. Sean Cap checking in. Sleepless in Sandy. Katie in Sandpete. Inspector Chet here. Bill, don't go breaking my heart about half a pie.
Okay. I promise I won't.
Kira and Andy. Jamaica John. Retired Johnny. Matt from the night shift at SLC Airport. Michaela Verino. Jello Salad Annie back from Hawaii. Tristan from the Second Valley over. Midvale's Rousdower. Tim the Tree Guy. Tony the Technician. Oh, there you go. Let's begin.
All right.
Traffic.
Yeah, Midvale's Rousdower checked in and said small fender bender 72nd South at the I-15-215 interchange. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Well, we hope you have a wonderful day as well. If you're having a wonderful day or not, or it's your birthday, you can text us 33986. The Art Garden is your summer plan. Free live music, art, lawn games, and a beer garden on Main Street every Thursday and Friday at 5 to 8. Details at downtownslc.org.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with Big Boy News and Opinioendo and Frank Christ Presents, all coming up. Stand by for that. Randlife.com/X96.
A lot of times when people want to buy a house, they know they have enough money to make monthly payments on a mortgage. It's the down payment that's the stumbling block. Because sometimes you need to come up with a good chunk of money for a down payment. Well, Rand Life Home Loans, local mortgage company, is helping out with that. They have an in-house down payment assistance program, and that'll help cover upfront costs like your down payment and the closing costs, and you can get into the home sooner. In other words, you can get into the home without having to wait to save up the money for a down payment. They offer 2 flexible assistance options designed to fit different financial situations, and they can guide you as to which one of those programs would be best for your situation. Your new home might be closer than you think. Contact Rand Life today. The best way to do it is visit randlife.com/X96. That's randlife.com/X96 to learn more. Speaking of things that are unhinged, it's time for more Beat Gina, America's favorite game show.
Yay.
I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny Ola, and I'm going to tell you something that you already know.
What's that?
Potatoes are okay.
I agree.
Well, yeah.
The Food Administration says so. Use lots of them. They want you to, especially. And does anything taste better? I mean, think of a big, mealy baked potato with a lump of butter, pepper, salt, and paprika. And what cooking does for raw potatoes, it does for raw tobacco, too. It gives flavor. Burley tobacco, toasted, has made the Lucky Strike cigarette famous.
Oh.
It's toasted. And be sure to help the war effort by saving the tinfoil from the Lucky Strike cigarette packages and give it to the Red Cross.
Oh.
Guaranteed by the American Tobacco Company. Lucky Strike cigarettes. It's toasted. And speaking of being toasted,
Huh?
no.
Oh.
He's always sober as a judge.
No.
You're when he's
When
working,
I'm hosting.
when he's hosting the game
When
show.
I'm hosting.
Your friend Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Ryan today. Ryan,
Hi,
are you
Ryan.
there?
Maybe.
Yes.
All right,
There he
Ryan.
is.
We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Tails.
All right. Let's go with tails. See what happens. It is heads, Gina Barbera.
Oh, you're one step further away from winning these tickets to see Falling in Reverse come into Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater on August 25th.
I don't know, Ryan. It's looking like Gina has the advantage. She may just beat you. What are you prepared to do in her name if she does beat you?
I offered her $50.
Wow, okay.
How about,
To line your pocket with Ryan's money.
how about you donate that $50 to the road
Yeah,
home in
that's
her
what-
name? How
that's
about that? But
Okay,
anyway,
that sounds good.
the first question will go to Gina. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I will allow you to answer that very same question and steal the point away. All right, Ryan, it's
Okay.
because it is Amy Adams' birthday. Amy Adams was Lois Lane in all the Zack Snyder superhero movies.
She's lovely, isn't she?
Yeah. So that's what we got is Zack Snyder versus superhero movie trivia.
Okay.
So you'll get some Supermans, some Batmans, things like that in there. Okay, first question for Gina. Gina, Justice League, the movie, was sent to theaters under what name? Because they send them with different names
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
A secret.
So
Yeah.
that people don't steal them or mess with them
Yeah.
or anything. So they sent them under a fake name. So what was it sent to the theaters under what name? Was it 1, Harwood? Was it 2, Blue Harvest? Was it 3, People in Tights? Or 4, One Punch Man?
See, I think 2 is something else, famously. So I think it's 1.
Harwood is
Yeah.
correct. Blue Harvest was Return of the Jedi.
See? I had that right, huh, Kara? Do
Yes,
I get
you
a
did.
double point for that?
No,
I'm afraid Johnny Ola has spoken.
absolutely not. As a matter of fact, you only get a half point for that now.
Wait a minute.
So it's a half point
No.
to nothing.
No, I got it right.
All right.
Go ahead, Ryan's turn.
Ryan. Let's see. Ryan, this is the 8th live action portrayal of which character? Now, when we say this, we mean the final Zack Snyder superhero movie. This is
Okay.
the 8th live action portrayal of which character? Is it 1, Professor Vinyl? Was it 2, Corn Man, America's vegetable hero? Is it 3, Lois Lane? Or 4, Superman?
4.
You think it's Superman? Nope, threw that in there to throw you off.
then it is Lois Lane.
It is Lois
Yeah.
Lane, yes.
Lois Lane. All right.
None of
Well,
you,
that's
none of you picked Professor Vinyl?
No.
Okay. all right.
that's a point and a half for Gina. No,
Hey.
it's 2 points. And Gina controls the question. Get ready to say so long, Ryan.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Gina. Gal Gadot was pregnant during the last few months of filming
Okay.
What?
the
Wonder Woman.
no,
Yeah.
Justice League.
She's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she was Wonder
Yeah.
Woman. But she was pregnant the last few months of filming.
Okay.
Who was the first to guess that she was pregnant,
Oh.
but kept it a secret?
Okay.
Was it 1, Jason Momoa?
Uh-huh.
Was it 2, my mom? I mean, she could
Well,
always
sure,
she
yeah.
could always just tell.
Yeah.
Was it 3, Amy Adams?
Uh-huh.
Or 4, the amazing Rando?
Well, it's her birthday today. I'm going Amy Adams.
Oh, I threw that in there.
Yeah,
sorry.
Ryan, it's a chance to get back in the game here.
I'm going to say number 1.
Jason Momoa, he knew and didn't say anything.
That's 1 point for Ryan. Ryan controls the question. You could tie it up here.
Ryan, which Greek god makes a cameo appearance in Zack Snyder's director's cut of the Justice League? This is the long black and white version of it. So which Greek god makes a cameo appearance in Zack Snyder's director's cut? Is it 1, Hedonism Bot? Is it 2, Zeus? Is it 3, Uranus? Or 4, Dionysus.
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 Sorry about that.
Dionysus.
My brain.
He's toasted.
Yes.
Say is Zeus.
Zeus is correct.
Ryan has
wow.
tied the game.
Okay.
All right.
Let me
2
see
to
if I
2.
can finish it
Gina.
off here.
Your turn.
Gina, according to Henry Cavill, Lois Lane is Superman's what?
Okay.
Lois Lane is Superman's what? Is it 1? His best gal is Squeeze, a real tomato. Was it 2? Average cute starter girl. He'll trade up in a later movie.
Sure.
3, the love of his life. Or 4, his human anchor. She helps him remember who and what he is.
As much as I'd like to say the love of his life, I'm going human anchor.
Human anchor.
And
is
Gina
correct.
wins the game.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
You did well, though, Ryan. You
Yes, you
almost
did.
pulled it out there.
Well, and I
Thank you.
and Johnny wanted to pull back half a point there, and I'll just pull it all the way back and let you have these tickets.
All right, 6:39 right now. It is time for some big boy news and a Pinuendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead, and if you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see UB40 at Canyons Village in Park City on August 14th.
UB40 tickets. All you got to do is sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Get in line for those UB40 tickets. 877-602-9696. Big Boy News now brought to you by.
You're entering a musical satire, a dimension where your bag is packed with your favorite beverages and artisan cheeses, a world of madness, weird politics, and jazz hands at Salt Lake Acting Company's summer show, The Gaslight Zone, running through August 16th, saltlakeactingcompany.org.
And never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Patrick Warburton, who's a very funny guy, says that when he was in his 20s, he made out with Carol Burnett. He spoke about smooching the legendary comedian decades ago when they both appeared on a television show together. Yeah, I made out with her, Warburton admitted about Burnett. I was 27 at the time, and she played a soap star, and she played the good sister, the good twin, and the evil twin, and they were both dating the same toy boy, which was 27-year-old me. I had scenes where I was making out with the good twin and then the bad twin. Carol was absolutely adorable. She looked at the director and she goes, "Oh, we're going to have to rehearse this some more." He recalled of their scene together.
It was for
kind
a show. It wasn't like backstage making out
Yes.
with Carol Burnett.
Yes, Gina, it was for a show.
I thought it was like making out. not-
She looked at the director and says, "We're going to have to do this again." For me, it was kind of like a kissing my mom because, I grew up with the family on the Carol Burnett show. But it is funny as I look back. I made out with Carol Burnett, me and the older girls. I don't know. So we'll move on here. Crews responded to a brush fire in Riverdale along eastbound I-84 on the hillside near the American First Credit Union. According to the Riverdale Fire Department, the fire grew rapidly and advanced up the hillside toward the credit union a few feet away from the main building. Crews say that they were able to quickly suppress the fire, preventing the building from catching on fire or sustaining any damage. Scott Paradis, Riverdale resident, said that he was worried to see this fire happen so close to home. "I was worried for my kids. I was worried I'd have to evacuate." We went outside to check the fire and found that it was on the other side of the freeway. According to the Highway Patrol, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but a semi was involved, probably. The driver of the semi is uninjured. Now, I don't know what that's what it says. I don't know how it was involved or why. Did the semi catch fire? Be a little clearer in these news reports.
The computer program that wrote it doesn't know. So
Yeah. Utah is among 27 states impacted by the salmonella outbreak linked to jalapeno peppers. According to the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, Utah has one case linked to the nationwide outbreak. It's okay, Gina. You don't eat jalapenos anyway. A local health, at least I would assume you don't.
I mean, They're in things that I eat.
Local
My
health
husband made fridge pickles, and there's some jalapenos in the fridge pickles.
Local health department officials in Utah conducted interviews with suspected cases of foodborne illness. Jeffrey Eason, director of the Office of Communicable Disease for the Utah Department of Health and Human Services. And as a result, we did identify that we have one individual that is associated with this outbreak. At this time, we're still monitoring for cases, and we work very closely with our healthcare providers and local health department to identify cases just as quickly as they are reported. Oh, but that's not all.
No?
Cases of a potentially deadly fungus have been detected in 27 states so far
Is
this
it
year,
Among Us?
according to data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and Utah is one of those states. As of the week ending July 25, there had been 3,437 cases of Candida auris, or C. auris, identified. California had recorded the most cases with 873. This is a type of yeast that can cause severe illness and spreads easily among people who are very ill in healthcare facilities. It can cause a wide range of infections, skin infections to more life-threatening infections such as bloodstream infections. C. auris was first discovered in 1996 by Korean researchers and formally identified in Japan in 2009 as a new species. And I suspect Dr. Fauci was behind it, so he must have been behind it. Lock him up. The United States has announced that they are suspending all government operations in the Mexican state of Michoacan because of a threat to U.S. interest, including halting inspection of avocados required for export.
Uh-oh.
While the U.S. Embassy did not specify the nature of the threat in its security alert, Michoacan Governor Alfredo Ramirez Bedoya said on social media that the temporary halt to inspections was intended to safeguard workers following recent arrests linked to extortion. There's a lot of gang activity in that, the cartel activity. The inspections are necessary for avocados to be shipped to the United States, and their suspension could disrupt exports. The western state of Michoacan is the leading exporter of avocados to the United States and has a high level of organized crime activity as well, with at least 4 cartels designated as terrorist organization operating in that region. Let's see. This is Donald Trump's administration said yesterday they plan to overhaul the Head Start program, tossing out many of the regulations that are the hallmark of the early education program for the nation's poorest children. This is just astonishing. It's item after item after item of let's see how we can hurt people.
I thought children were our future and very important, and
Not the poor ones,
not
Gina.
the poor
Not
ones.
the
Okay.
poor
Not
ones.
the poor ones.
Officials from the from the Department of Health and Human Services, that's RFK Jr., whose uncle started this program, the Head Start program.
Really?
Yeah. They oversee the federally funded preschool program, and the proposed changes would encourage more local decision-making. Early childhood policy experts argue the deregulation will probably undermine Head Start's position as the gold standard in early education.
More local control, is that really a good idea?
Head Start centers serve around 700,000 of the nation's most vulnerable children, the ones we want to throw away.
Yeah.
Including those who are homeless, in foster care, or disabled. That wouldn't change under the overhaul. About Alex J. Adams, Assistant Secretary at Health and Human Services, said the department is hoping to give Head Start centers the flexibility to change the way they operate. That means eliminating most of Head Start's regulations, such as, standards for low staff-to-student ratios or requirements to provide services to preschoolers' families.
Exactly.
Federal mandates can certainly hinder local decision-making, drive up costs, and limit the program's reach, Adams said. He highlighted a decade-long decline in Head Start enrollment. If we get this proposed rule right, we will grow the number of Head Start slots. No. I guess Mitch McConnell has a discharge. He was discharged from a rehabilitation center.
Supposedly he's home.
Yeah.
So here's my theory.
Allegedly.
My theory is, under cover of darkness, they moved what was left of Mitch McConnell home. So in a couple days, they can say he died peacefully at home, surrounded by his family.
Yeah.
That is the...
Well, he's already got proxy voting going.
On the advice of my doctors, I'll maintain an intensive regimen of physical therapy from home during the state work period, and I'll continue to engage with my staff and colleagues on important Senate business.
Why can't we hear his if
his
he,
remains
he's
will do
speaking
that.
Clearly? Why can't we hear him speak that clearly?
His remains don't speak that clearly.
Yeah.
There have been at least 5 encounters over the past week in Utah with bears.
Okay, stop.
What?
So I wake up this morning and I have a text from my husband that says, "Don't worry, Muhammad, your son, not the prophet, he's not home, but he's up hiking Mount Timpanogos to watch the sunrise again." This is the second time he's done this summer. And this is where the bears are.
Yeah. Bears, so leading state biologists are looking about what's changing their behavior. Campers stopped by in Ephraim on July 28th when a wayward bear was captured in the town of Ephraim. Bears were then spotted in 3 different Utah County campgrounds, according to camp host Michelle Danzy. No bears were spotted in the Hope campground all season until then, when some of her guests had gone further up Kiev Peak, I think it is, for a scenic drive on July 31st. They returned to find that their tent had been torn into. That led the campground to be evacuated as the Division of Wildlife Resources tracked the bear down. They're coming and getting human food. A lot of times our opinion is to euthanize them, or our option is to euthanize them, but it's something we don't want to do. That leaves hosts like Danzy concerned for both her guests and the wildlife. I worry about the bears not being able to find what they need up above, food. This is their home. We should do everything in our power not to jeopardize their lives as well
Leave
as
them
our own.
picnic baskets.
That's right. The Utah County Sheriff's Office search and rescue team worked on Thursday to rescue a paraglider that had crashed on the north side of Timpanogos. Are you sure that wasn't your kid?
No. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
The name of the victim, you really ought to keep track on the
guess.
youngsters. The name of the victim has not been released, but officials say that the man, he's somebody in his mid-30s, was paragliding with a friend when the crash happened around 9:30 in the morning. The victim broke one of his legs and suffered other injuries. They had a helicopter to hoist him off the mountain. And finally this, a local rescue has confirmed that an individual responsible for attempting to dump several domesticated ducks at Highland Glen Park Pond has been caught. Wasatch Wanderers Animal Rescue previously stated that an individual attempted to illegally abandon 8 ducklings at the Highland Glen Park Pond on Wednesday morning around 6:45 in the morning. A volunteer with Friends of Highland Glen Park Pond intercepted, but the organization asked for help finding the individual. In an updated post, they confirmed that the responsible person had been found and that organizations are working with authorities. Under state law, it is illegal to abandon domestic pet animals. Domesticated ducks can't fend for themselves in the wild. Just days before this incident, the Friends of the Highland Glen Park Pond found at least half a dozen dumped ducklings. Fortunately, the abandoned ducklings are now all on their way to foster homes. Additionally, Friends of the Highland Glen Park Pond said, "Please remember, Highland Glen Park Pond is monitored for the safety of its guests and wildlife. The power of social and traditional media played a crucial role in this outcome, and the ducklings are fine." Make way for ducklings.
Before we get to sports, weather, traffic, we need a contestant for Frank Christ Presents. We got UB40 tickets to give you right now. Call now at 877-602-9696 to get those UB40 tickets. We're going to play that game right after sports, weather, and traffic.
This story in the Deseret News, when 19-year-old Anna MacArthur tackled a difficult obstacle on American Ninja Warrior earlier this season, the show's host excitedly declared, "She's out here on a mission." And now she is literally on a mission. So they record American Ninja Warrior, ahead of time.
Yeah.
And they're showing it. Anna is actually on her mission now, but she's doing well on American Ninja Warrior. Does she get to watch it while she's... Can you watch if you're on TV? Do they let you?
You're not supposed to.
I wonder if they let you watch. She's competed in seasons 15 through 18, so this is not her first go-round, but apparently she's doing better this time than she has in the past. So you can watch that and see a local on American Ninja Warrior in, Real Salt Lake. They're still doing the Leagues Cup. They play tomorrow at 8 p.m.
What is that?
It's just... They're Mexican teams that they play this time of year. It's a cup, U.S. against Mexico. Soccer does all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay.
Let's see, Utah Royals tomorrow against Denver. And Salt Lake Bees, boy, they just can't win against Oklahoma City. They lost again last night. They will play tonight again at 6:30. That's your sports. Weather. We have an extreme heat warning in effect. 102 today. Could be record-breakingly hot tomorrow as well. 103 possible tomorrow. We dip back down into the cool 90s by Sunday, it looks like. Traffic, let me see if we've got something new for you.
And the smoke in the air yesterday was ridiculous.
Oh, it's bad. Crash northbound I-15 5600 south in Roy. Crash southbound I-15 just north of 12th Street in Ogden. And whatever you're seeing, 33986. Get your above the rim Dr. Pepper creamy coconut shake at Arctic Circle. It's only here for a limited time at Arctic Circle, where the good stuff is.
Oh, good morning, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Chris, ladies and gentlemen, the Reaper of Souls.
Just the celebrity kind.
Celebrity souls, specifically.
Yes.
Yes, because Frank was cursed for something he did in his mortal life.
I loved our precious celebrities too much.
You loved them too much, and now you have to reap their souls, and you don't like to do that, do you?
No, none of us should ever wish ill on our precious, precious celebrities.
They're a valuable natural resource.
Yes.
Yes. Frank is, as you would expect a reaper to be, he's a skeleton. He mostly is invisible, although he, I guess...
I occasionally allow people to see me.
Like now. Frank is in the studio. He's the skeleton. He's wearing the robe. He's got the scythe. Be careful with that thing, by the way. And when a celebrity dies, it is Frank's job to go collect their essence and whisk them away to the distribution center. He joins us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors. 4 actors on this list. 3 of them are, in fact.
Oh, they're just fine.
But one of them,
Oh.
Frank has taken. And if a contestant can identify the dead celebrity, they win a prize. And who do we have?
James is here.
James, good morning. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing fine, just fine.
Thanks, James. I'm glad you caught yourself there. We would have hung up on you. No, we wouldn't. James, if you can identify the dead celebrity in this list, you will win what, Gina?
Tickets to catch UB40 August 14th at Canyons Village at Park City Mountain, part of Park City Concerts on the Slopes concert series.
All right, let's give it a go, shall we, James?
Yes, sir.
All right. Because it's National Lighthouse Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies in which lighthouses play a role. All right? Here we go. Identify the celebrity that's food for worms, and you win. Number 1, Jeff Conaway.
Okay.
Jeff Conaway, he was Kenickie in the film Grease, had roles in 3 TV series, Taxi, Wizards and Warriors, and Babylon 5. He also guested on Barnaby Jones, Murder, She Wrote. He appeared in the film Jawbreaker and Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Do You Want to Know a Secret? His Lighthouse movie, he was in Pete's Dragon. A young orphan and his invisible dragon, have find refuge in a New England lighthouse with a kindly keeper and his daughter. Number 1 is Jeff Conaway. Second celebrity on this list is Rosemary Harris, Emmy and Tony winner. She won a Tony for Lion in Winter, and she was nominated for Hay Fever and A Delicate Balance on Broadway. She acted with Laurence Olivier in Uncle Vanya and Peter O'Toole in Hamlet. She also took film roles in Crossing Delancey and The Delinquents. Her Lighthouse movie is called To the Lighthouse. Family trips and longings directed toward a coastal lighthouse frame a domestic drama across several decades. Number 2 is Rosemary Harris. Number 3, Bruce Dern won an Academy Award for Best Actor for Nebraska. He was nominated for Coming Home. He was also in Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte, The Trip, They Shoot Horses, Don't They, and Silent Running. His paternal grandfather, George Dern, was a Utah governor and Secretary of War during the time of Bruce's birth. His lighthouse movie, The Light Keepers, a romantic comedy about 2 Cape Cod lighthouse keepers who have sworn off women. Number 3, Bruce Dern. And then number 4, Kate Nelligan. She's a 4-time Tony Award nominee for her work on Broadway. Nominations for Plenty, A Moon for the Misbegotten, Serious Money, and Spoils of War. Her movie work included Prince of Tides, Frankie and Johnny, and A Moon for the Misbegotten. Her lighthouse movie, it's called Eye of the Needle, a German agent stranded on an on a isolated Scottish island inhabited primarily by a lighthouse keeper's family. That's Kate Nelligan. So one of those actors is dead. James, who is it?
I'm going to go with Jeff Conaway.
That would be correct. Jeff Conaway died in 2011 at the age of 60. He was also one of the first celebrities on that Drew Pinsky Celebrity Rehab show.
Yeah, he had horrible drug problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember hearing about that. Okay, James, you are a winner. You're going to go see UB40. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will tell you all about it.
All right, well, so many celebrities having birthdays today. We celebrate them all. Doom. Wayne Knight.
Oh, yes.
71 today.
I knew Wayne Knight.
Yes.
At one time.
Bruce Dickinson, Gina.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Lead singer
Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Iron Maiden.
yeah.
68 today. Garrison Keillor is 84. I thought I took him already.
I think you took part of him.
Take him again.
could have swore. David Duchovny is 66. I want to believe he's still alive.
Oh.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Our friend Right Wing Wade says a happy heat advisory Friday and weekend. I-15 accident south on I-15 north of 12th Street in Ogden. And an accident 5600 south in Roy. Thank you, Wade, for sending that in. Somebody also says, is Fridge Pickles a good band name? Sure, you can take that if you want. If you want to suggest band names or give us traffic updates or anything else, you can do that via text at 33986. Considering assisted living for a loved one, visit Manor on First's open house Saturday, August 15th from 2 to 5 p.m. Tour the historic Salisbury Mansion and discover personalized care at manoronfirst.com.
And you'll be broadcasting
I will.
live there.
I will be there.
On Saturday.
Come see me. Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yeah. Okay, all right. KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Sean Means reviewing movies, Boner of the Day coming up, and Jimmy the Wine Guy all on the way. Salt Lake Film Society.
Might I suggest the movies this weekend during this extreme heat?
Suggest away.
Go to Broadway Center Cinemas and see movies that see you on the big screen. Stop by the concession stand. It's the best in the city. Not just the Ritter Sport. There's got tons of those, but all kinds of stuff. They got pretzels. Sometimes I want a pretzel when I go to the movies. And they've got the Summer Showdown going on. These are where they put head-to-head movies. This week we've got Naked Lunch and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, one of Carrie's very favorites.
My favorite book.
2 nights only, Friday and Saturday, so you can go see both. Also, if you're a fan of Richard Linklater's groundbreaking August 7th, that's with Ethan Hawke there as well. Go experience Broadway Center Cinemas. Try out their new seats. They're very comfortable. Some of them have a purse hook, which I'm a big fan of. Get your tickets, showtimes, and everything else at slfstix.org.
The app.
Now, we got a minute or two before we start Geek News. But, Gina, just real quick.
And this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Now, we got a minute or two before we start Geek News. But, Gina, just real quick here. Hang on.
What?
Yeah? What do you got? A present? A snack?
Oh.
Snack.
I know that color
I want
means
snacks.
it's Reese's something.
This is the Reese's dipped animal crackers. So they're dipped in the chocolate and covered in the peanut butter. It says peanut butter candy.
Peanut butter candy?
I've had them. It's like the Reese's.
May I?
Go ahead. I just don't know if they can legally call it peanut butter, so maybe that's it.
It's like when something's called chocolate flavored.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's this.
What's that?
Reese's popcorn.
Why are you doing
Reese's
this to me?
Yeah, everything you've ever wanted. Popcorn drizzled with your favorite candy.
Have you
Okay.
tried that?
I've not tried the popcorn. No.
Well, let's try that.
Okay, so these are supposed to be chocolate dipped animal crackers. What animal
Okay,
is that?
we ordered them. We couldn't find them in stores, so we ordered them through Target, and they sat on the porch for a little bit too long.
It's a snake.
It's a snake.
So,
there, you want to try one?
It's the Loch Ness Monster or something. So
Okay.
they kind of melted a little bit.
A little bit.
So
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
should be
that's
fun.
Those are good.
That's a ghost.
That's that looks like a ghost. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Anyway,
thank you,
now
Carrie
try this
Jackson. Oh, no,
You should thank Sue. Really, she's the one
thank
who
you, Sue Jackson.
did all this.
Okay, let's.
Good.
The animal crackers are good. The animal cookies are good. I had those, but I haven't had the popcorn yet. I'll have the
This one's harder
popcorn.
to open.
There's a tear at the top.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Okay, there, Carrie.
All right. Here you go. I'll have mine in a sec. 'cause
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Oh,
talking
see-
a lot with the geek
See,
news.
this is
so-
good because they're a little salty.
Like that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to have the little salt with a little bit of the
Mhm.
sweet, and it evens out nicely. Mm-hmm. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't eat them all while I do
Oh.
geek news,
I won't.
okay? Because I got to have some.
All right. Like Don did in Riverton. He's having waffles this morning in Riverton.
Good for him.
All right. Sean Means brought to you by.
See movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas. Summer Showdown, Reality's Overrated. Take a weird trip with Naked Lunch and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. 2 nights only, Friday and Saturday. Get tickets at slfstix.org.
Well,
Oh, that's not it.
here he is in the studio now, Sean Patrick Means. He is a editor and writer, reporter at the Salt Lake Trib, Salt Lake Tribune. You can find his stuff at sltrib.com, and also a movie reviewer, and you can find that at moviecricket.net. Good morning, Mr. Means. What have we to talk about?
Good morning. We got 5 movies opening this week.
Wow.
I'm not going to bother with Ice Cream Man. This is Eli Roth horror movie. Kids visit an ice cream truck, they eat the ice cream, and they turn into bloodthirsty zombies.
Cool.
I've seen the trailer. It looks like something left over from Grindhouse.
Okay.
And it looks like there's nothing more I need to know about this.
That's enough.
I'm passing on that.
That sounds like it's right up my alley.
Go with God.
I will.
Some smaller art house movies before we talk about the one big studio movie this week. Cookie Queens got a lot of attention at Sundance in January.
Yeah, I remember that.
In part because it's just cute as heck, and in part because 2 of the executive producers are Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Do they ruin it?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
think they
good.
just
I'm kidding.
They put their name behind the thing. It helps, you know. And they did so because Meghan used to be a Girl Scout. So,
Okay.
The movie looks at the 6 weeks in February and March when America buys some $800 million worth of Girl Scout cookies. The movie follows 4 little girls ranging in age from 5 to 12 who sell the cookies. There are some interesting kids in this story. There's Nikki in Chico, California, who's 9 and is trying to follow the footsteps of her older sisters who are in their teens and are probably in their last year of selling cookies. Or there's Olive, who's 12 and is the champion cookie seller in Charlotte, North Carolina, but she's not sure she wants to attempt to break her record this year. So,
Okay.
it's very cute. It's very charming. It's not very deep.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't need to be.
What is
I
it?
guess.
Yeah.
There's plenty you could say about what all this says about capitalism and whatnot. But 3 stars for Cookie Queens.
I sold Girl Scout cookies once when my youngest child was doing that sort of thing. And,
Yes.
and it was really fun. I think we were at the Dan's Market, and selling Girl Scout cookies, and people were just great, and it was a lot of fun to do.
Right. 3 stars for that. It's playing at a few theaters. Wild Inside is another documentary. This follows Flacco. He was the owl who escaped from the Central Park Zoo.
Oh, no.
Back in February 2023. Managed to live for a year out on his own, eating rats and mice and flying around New York. The movie talks about how the zookeepers first thought Flacco wouldn't make it on his own because he had never been in the wild.
Yeah.
But he did make it. There's, like I said, plenty of rats and mice to catch in New York. And the question became whether he could survive the human world with things like big buildings and rodents that were exposed to rat poison and things.
As it turns out, he couldn't.
Well, yeah, spoiler. The movie also follows a group of bird watchers who get to know Flacco better than anyone. They're an eccentric group, and they're fun to watch. 3.5 stars for Wild Inside.
And do you get to see Flacco much?
You do.
Okay.
You do, because you're following these people who are very good at following Flacco and watching him.
All right.
3.5 stars for Wild Inside, and it's at the Broadway. The Samurai and the Prisoner. This is a period drama set in 16th century Japan. You have a samurai commander who has turned against his warlord, and he thinks he can get other commanders to jump ship and join him. But it gets complicated, and soon there are murders happening in the commander's castle, and some people say it's a bad omen. And in the dungeon, the samurai commander has thrown the warlord's emissary in there, which goes against all the rules, because honor says that you're supposed to kill your prisoners, not keep them locked up.
Okay.
But this emissary is really smart, and the commander realizes he may be the one person who can figure out what's happening in the castle.
All right.
This is really beautifully mounted. It's really intense thriller. The director is Kiyoshi Kurosawa, and I was surprised he is not related to Akira Kurosawa.
How was that possible?
Just
Well,
I think it's a great coincidence.
It's probably a common surname.
And I was surprised about that because there's parts in this movie that you feel like it reminded me of like Rashomon and Yojimbo and Seven Samurai, all of Akira Kurosawa's classic films, in very good ways. I mean, it does well. If you like a good foreign movie, lots of swords, this is one for you. 3.5 stars for The Samurai and the Prisoner.
Oh, there.
There would be subtitles.
There are subtitles. You'll have to read your way through, yes. And that's over at the Broadway. Okay, the one studio movie this week. The only thing daring to go up against Spider-Man Brand New Day second weekend. And it's not going to go well.
No.
It's called One Night Only. The trailers for this movie, the marketing for this movie has been very good at hiding the premise of the film, which tells you something.
Yeah.
And also that it's a premise that really needs to be hidden because the premise is what kills this movie.
Oh.
So we are in New York, but for the last 3 years, sex between consenting unmarried adults is illegal. And everyone has a sensor in their wrists that will detect when illegal sex might be happening, and it will call the cops on you.
Wow.
Well, this is a good thing.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Right. But it's like The Purge in that there's one night a year where anything goes as long as it's between consenting adults.
I see.
And this premise raises some questions. The chief one for me is, when do we overthrow the government and stop this?
Well,
I don't know.
look around you.
People wouldn't go along with it.
You would think.
You would think people wouldn't go along with what's happening
that's
now.
what
Well, that happens sometimes too. I agree. The only reason this kind of law would exist is because it makes it so you can make a rom-com about it. Because the thing you need in a rom-com is some gimmick that keeps the main characters apart for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And can I guess there are many instances where they're
Yes.
almost there and
Yes. But I mean, in the old days, Hollywood had all these moral codes to do that, like the Hays Code, where which is why you always saw married couples in movies sleeping in separate twin beds.
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke.
All the way to the 60s. Yeah. The two people that this movie's trying to keep apart are Owen, who runs a pizzeria, and Allie, a singer who records pop songs rewritten to be pharmaceutical jingles.
Okay.
It's actually a funny bit, and I hope.
Zen.
And I do sincerely hope that Sarah Bareilles got paid well for using the song "Brave."
I would like a show about that, but anyway.
Owen is played by Callum Turner, who's handsome but stiff. You've seen him. You've seen him in things. He was Newt Scamander's brother in the Fantastic Beasts movies. He's been in stuff. Allie is played by Monica Barbaro, who's really charming and deserves a much better movie than this. She has an Oscar nomination. She played Joan Baez in the Bob Dylan.
That's her.
Complete Unknown. Right. So she actually can sing. Yes. We get many minutes of Owen and Allie running into each other on the street, bickering with each other, going off with other people, and then running back into each other again. A few of those scenes are funny, but a lot of it is a waste of time. I really seriously don't understand how this movie got out of the script stage.
Really?
I think with that premise, this is a sort of script that should have been strangled in its crib.
Yeah.
And
you feel strongly about that.
It is a repressively stupid idea.
Okay.
And obviously they thought, hey, we'll do a thing where sex is illegal, and they didn't
that was as much thought as they gave it.
Didn't think out all the things. They thought, it's like The Purge but with sex, and it's just awful. The only good thing about it is Monica Barbaro.
Okay.
And like I said, I hope she gets better things in her life soon. 1.5 stars for one night only.
Wow.
And it's playing at several theaters that you can easily skip to go see Spider-Man again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Spider-Man's in IMAX this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Definitely got to see that.
He jumped into IMAX finally.
Is that what you've been waiting for?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
finally shook loose all the Odyssey screenings.
Well, I think the IMAX people said, I think there's money to be made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing with IMAX is that you sort of have to book in advance.
Yeah.
And yeah, Odyssey had it locked up for a couple weeks, and then as soon as it gets unlocked, you get whatever. Yeah.
All right.
So The Samurai and the Prisoner would be the big recommendation.
That would be the best one.
And that's at the Broadway.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
What do we got next week?
Next week, we got The End of Oak Street, which is sort of like a Twilight Zone episode, it looks like, with Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. And yes, this is the 4th movie we've had Anne Hathaway in this year.
Wow.
And there's a 5th one coming. And Paw Patrol the Dino movie, based on the kids series. This time the dog cops meet some dinosaurs. I don't even know if Katie wants to see this.
Not really, no.
No, I don't.
But kids will go.
Kids will go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sean
Thank you,
Means.
Sean.
All right.
Moviecricket.net, sltrib.com. Sean Means is there.
All right. Traffic.
Crash southbound I-15. This is just north of 12th Street in Ogden. 2 right lanes are closed and crews are working the scene. Drivers should plan for heavy delays between Far West and Ogden. Let's see. Got a text from a friend of the program. Traffic's great and just got better. The one crazy driver got off the road. I made it from Daybreak to Murray in 17 minutes. So well done. You can let us know about your commute or anything else you like at 33986. Brighton Resort. Register now for Brighton's Majestic Scramble, Saturday, August 22nd. A family-friendly 2K Alpine obstacle adventure. Register now at brightonresort.com.
We've got boners coming up. Here are the candidates that you're going to consider. Boner candidate number 1. It's okay as long as you can see me. Boner candidate number 2, the racist beauty queen. And boner candidate number 3, Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by.
Summer is here.
Show. From the time he was in high school, he was on our show weekly for years and years. We had a little break off with Kyle, and I saw him every once in a while. And then we learned he had ALS, which is fatal. And Kyle has been, because his speech is affected, he's been sending us letters. I'm going to read this one, and then at the end of it, I want just a couple more minutes to tell you about a conversation I had with his wife,
okay.
with Kyle's wife. This letter from Kyle begins, "The changes to my body happen so slowly it almost seems normal in the moment. The line is blurred on when I could stand up from the couch and when I couldn't. ALS kind of sneaks up on you. I haven't been out of the house in over a week. My trips are getting fewer and further apart. I can hardly remember leaving home daily. Even during the COVID shutdown, I would go for a drive or a bike ride or a walk or just outside to feed the chickens. I made it to another goal by living to my son's birthday. He turned 21 on Saturday. My next goals are in later March for the release of the Depeche Mode album, and then my birthday on the 26th of March. And then I'm hoping to live to better weather. I don't want my funeral in winter."
Oh, jeez.
Maybe you could have a contest guessing the closest to the time and date of my death.
No!
When I was married 18 months ago, we started receiving postcards, at least one a week, sometimes 4 or 5, and no two were the same. On each postcard was handwritten a very personal note, maybe a verse to a song from a band I love, or something about the Tour de France, or a poem. It was always very well thought out and personal. We tried to figure out who it was for the last year and a half, but we just couldn't figure out who was sending them. I think the longest I went without getting a postcard was maybe 2 weeks, and I've been keeping them all for some reason in a drawer. 6 weeks ago, the postcards stopped. I figured it was just too hard to do anymore. Last week, I was chatting online with my friend Janice about our friend Carrie, who had unexpectedly died the first part of January, and then suddenly the timeline hit me. I told Janice the story of the postcards and when they had stopped, and she said how much Carrie had loved me and how much Carrie was devastated by my diagnosis. I've known Carrie for just over 10 years and would never have guessed that she felt that way or that she had sent the letters. She took that secret to her grave. She was very funny, and she would appreciate that comment. What a kind and thoughtful thing for somebody to do. It was anonymous, but it made me feel loved, and it was a positive impact in my life. I know she liked it anonymous, but I wish I could have thanked her. I guess I'll be able to soon enough, though.
Oh, jeez.
Note to self, new business idea, pay service to relay messages to family members of the deceased. Secretly, do something nice today for somebody. Maybe do it every week. Eventually, one of you are going to die. Cheers, Kyle. Look over there.
What a nice idea.
Yeah.
And to do it anonymously, so you're not doing it to get credit for it. You're just doing it because it's a nice thing to do.
I thought, I should talk to Kyle's wife, Colleen, and see if there's anything that we could do about this and to help out, or and by we I mean the three of us, but also everybody listening.
People ask, especially when we read these letters, they always want to know.
And we talked about, and she told me about preparing for Kyle. She said it's really hard to do, but I've kind of been trying to prepare for. We won't have a funeral, but we'll have a memorial service, and I've been trying to get those things in order. But the biggest problem is, I think 300 or 400 people would come to this.
Oh, sure.
So where to do it?
We don't have a place. I don't know where we could possibly do it. Carrie had the suggestion.
The Davis Conference Center.
Oh, yeah.
Is right there in his area, and they have rooms.
If we could do something, though, I don't want to have them pay for it. Or if they have to pay for it, maybe we'd raise the money.
I was going to say, I think that we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
But maybe somebody there knows a place. It should be in Davis County.
That's where their family is.
So any place in Davis County that maybe you're associated with that has room for 300 or 400 people, or maybe you're with the Davis Conference Center and you're listening right now, get a hold of us. You can call us to help Kyle.
Or email us.
Well, you can do both. 877-602-9696. You can call or you can email us.
Just radio from hell at x96.com.
Yeah, that'd be the best. Radio from hell at x96.com or bill at x96.com. We'll get it.
It's a great little facility. It's where they've been having Anime Bonsai for years. And, they have the nice big rooms, the big ballrooms and chairs and all of that stuff. So it just seemed like a natural to me.
His wife, Colleen, is... they've been married. What did he say in the letter? 18 months. But they've been together for a lot longer than that, quite a bit longer than that. And she's an amazing lady. She's pretty amazing. So anyway, if anybody knows anything about a venue to help out, please let us know.
For Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote who is the worst, who is the most deserving of the award that no one wants to win, the Boner of the Day. Boner means mistake, of course. We'll give you 2 candidates now. A third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it. Gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. Well, it's okay as long as you can see me. An unbothered New Zealand councilwoman joined a live-streamed meeting from her bathroom with her undergarments and laundry on full display, hanging on the shower curtain and on the shower curtain rod and things. Dunedin City Councilor Joe Gaylor remotely joined the council call from her bathroom on Monday, where she was drying out her laundry, appearing unfazed despite her colleagues' stifled chuckles over her intimate backdrop. A mysterious shadow figure was also seen moving behind the frosted glass door of the shower behind Ms. Galler as she spoke to the council. Mayor Sophie Barker immediately stepped in to let Ms. Galler know that her underwear and other clothes were drying in full view as she sat in front of a glass door in the lavatory. "You might want to move your camera," Mayor Barker said. "Why? Where is it?" Galler responded. Galler jumped straight to the speech, her speech about frivolous council spending in front of the packed meeting, with her clothing still on display. "We can see your washing," the mayor said. "Okay, that's okay. Can you see me?"
You can blur the background there.
Barker confirmed the packed meeting could, in fact, see her, noting that she was only suggesting that she might want to move her camera. "No, that's great. You can see my washing. You can see me. That's no problem," as Galler said. I think that is kind of a problem. Boner candidate number 1. It's okay as long as you can see me. Here's boner candidate number 2, the racist beauty queen. Ex-Miss North Carolina, USA, Brittany Boltonhouse, was formally stripped of her title this week over a string of allegedly racist social media posts. She seemed to be a really sweet girl, and I'm sorry that this is happening to her, but I really do stand with the Miss USA organization on where they have made their decision. said Alexis Yerd, who was also in the pageant. This is something that she's definitely going to have to learn from, referring to allegations that Bolton House authored a slew of hateful social media posts under an alias between 2017 and 2019. The now former beauty queen who lives in Wilmington allegedly used the N-word multiple times and bizarrely referred to herself as toxic in resurfaced posts about the under the username Sosa the Stallion, the outlet reported. Ms. Yerd, who competed alongside Bolton House in June, said she supports the dethronement, hopes that Ms. Bolton House uses this opportunity to become better educated. She said she didn't seem like a bad person. The coveted crown was handed over to Miss North Carolina USA's first runner-up, Mila Hadley, immediately following Bolton House's oust. Boner candidate number 2, the racist beauty queen. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3, Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking the victims what they were wearing.
All right, Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinnuendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
And never forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, this looks to be interesting. 2 years ago, an unsettling image came to John Carpenter in his sleep. It consisted of an abandoned cathedral with a pair of elevators inside, capable of plunging passengers into unknowable depths. Now, for most people, the late-night tableau would qualify as a nightmare, but John Carpenter, it was inspiring, the latest in a long line of terrifying visions that have marked his career. Carpenter, of course, has been a horror titan since 1978 when Halloween was first released, and he followed that with more than a dozen feature films, many of them mixing sci-fi, action, the
Sure.
Thing, They Live, those sort of things. Well, what he's done now is he's taken this dream that he had. He says, directing's too stressful. I don't like to do it anymore. But he's adapted his dream into something called Cathedral, a graphic novel, a horror tale that it takes the form of a graphic novel and also a hard rock album that goes along with it. The album comes out, the book was released Tuesday, the album comes out today, and the graphic novel, which Carpenter co-wrote with his wife, Sandy King, and Sean Sobosak. It follows a group of Los Angeles police officers who venture into the bowels of an abandoned downtown church following a gruesome murder. And it sounds pretty interesting, really.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Cathedral, so I think that's in the bookstores or your comic book store now. This was I just came across this story in the San Francisco. What is it called? It's the Gate.
SF Gate.
Yeah, SF Gate. To visit the Valley of the Gods in Bears Ears National Monument is to come into contact with the sublime. Sweeping crenellated towers of Cedar Mesa sandstone formed from sediment deposited in Utah more than 250 million years ago. They rival any Gothic or Baroque church font, and their presence, jutting from the valley floor, casting looming shadows over the landscape, only can be described using words like reverence. The sanctity of this site and thousands of other cultural, scientific, and recreational landmarks across southeast Utah is being threatened, however, because on July 13th, at a gathering in the Oval Office, Donald Trump signed a pair of executive orders slashing the collective footprint of Bears Ears National Monument and neighboring Grand Staircase National Monument, Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, by more than 90%. With this decision, it will mean public lands, it's probably likely that they will change the open landscape and open it up to previously banned activities like ranching, mining, oil and gas exploration, During the signing, Trump justified the cuts by saying that the smaller footprints would continue to protect the most vital areas while unlocking the remainder for additional uses. You can't go hunting, you can't go fishing, you can't do anything. You can virtually not even walk on it, he said. And
Yes.
standing by his shoulder, Deputy Secretary Interior Secretary Kate McGregor replied, "That's exactly right, sir. You are so remedying that today."
Not true.
But that's BS.
Total.
It's just a total lie, and they're going to just ruin this area. And they've already, there was a wonderful big sign there that said,
all the
Grand
all the
Staircase
nations,
Escalante,
yeah.
and then all the nations, the 5 nations of the Dene,
Yep.
that worked and worked and worked to get this done, and they've just ripped those signs out. They're just taking them away. This is just it's criminal. It's just criminal. And it continues. Donald Trump has signed an executive order, 2 executive orders yesterday, aimed at limiting the number of people who are eligible for birthright citizenship and cracking down on what he calls birth tourism.
Because the Supreme Court didn't rule in the way he wanted
The
them.
Supreme Court said you can't do it, and so he's doing it anyway.
I mean, I don't know if he's saying he's doing it. I don't know if this will hold, but still.
He said that this birthright citizenship, this was done right after the Civil War. It was meant for the babies of slaves, and what's happening now, people are building businesses around it.
Yeah, you've done that.
And no other country in the world has birthright citizenship. Except for
A lot of
Central
them.
America, Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Vincent, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Ecuador. I could go on. Pakistan, Fiji. And then there are some countries who have restricted or conditional birthright citizenship, but have it nonetheless. So it's just another lie. You can't walk on it. You can't hunt or fish. No other country in the world has this. It's all just BS.
Gas prices are at an all-time low.
Yeah. Hiroshima, yesterday, I believe it was, Hiroshima.
Yeah, Enola Gay Day.
Yeah, Hiroshima marked the 81st anniversary of the U.S. atomic bombing of the western Japanese city. With its mayor criticizing major powers for waging wars and urging them to stop justifying the possession of nuclear weapons as a method of deterrence, downplaying the inhumanity of nuclear weapons and accepting the use of force to pursue one's prosperity, risks cycles of violent retaliation that could ultimately result in another Hiroshima or another Nagasaki, said Mayor Kazumi Matsui.
Have we learned from our past? I don't know. If we
About 50,000 people attended the ceremonies. And I was trying to find the figure. The bombing on August 6th destroyed the city and killed 140,000 people.
Yep.
A second bomb dropped 3 days later on Nagasaki, killed 70,000 people. Oh, by the way, that 140,000 people that it killed immediately, and then there were several thousands others who died later because of radiation poisoning. What a wonderful world. A Utah man has been charged with the attempted murder of his mother after allegedly attempting to suffocate her with a pillow. Get the smothering pillow. Alan Hyatt Evans has been charged with attempted murder with a domestic violence enhancement. According to court documents, Evans went to his mother's apartment where he had been previously trespassed.
She kicked him out, probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, where he had been previously trespassed. That's not
The
correct.
computer doesn't know either.
The victim opened the door. His mother opened the door because Evans reportedly raised his arms and she believed he might have been injured. Evans then allegedly pushed his way into the residence, pinned the victim against the wall, and tried to smother her with a pillow. Nice. A man on parole who attempted to use a drone to deliver drugs to an inmate at the Utah State Prison. He is now behind bars at the very same prison after his arrest. Search warrants unsealed showed investigators were tipped to the alleged scheme that ended with the drone being lost. Alfred Folau and inmate Joshua Baer were accused of coordinating the drone drug drop through phone calls using coded language that started in December, 1 month after Folau had been released from prison on drug-related charges. Surveillance shows Folau arriving just south of the prison in Salt Lake, removing a drone from his vehicle, And as the drone was being launched, an item was observed attached to the bottom, consistent with contraband. Hours later, during they caught him. It was they were onto it before he got there. Utah's largest transit agency is seeking its first base fare increase in over a decade, saying that rising costs are driving up the need. Utah Transit Authority is proposing raising its base fare from $2.50 to $3 for buses, as well as track, streetcar, and front runner services scattered around the Wasatch Front, potentially beginning at some point in 2027. The request is still pending approval from the agency's leadership. Let's see. That's about how much time do we have here?
Probably ought to wrap it up.
Okay. It was a great story about a man going over the falls at Yosemite National Park, but we'll do that next time.
Okay. Weather, traffic.
Extreme heat warning in effect today and tomorrow. 102 today, 103 tomorrow. We could break a record. It's possible. Overnight lows in the upper 70s. Early part of next week looks like we stay in the mid to upper 90s with a slight chance of some of that monsoonal moisture coming back in, but not a great chance, I regret to inform you. Let's see, traffic. We have 2 right lanes closed. This is southbound I-15 just north of 12th Street in Ogden. Plan for heavy delays between Far West and Ogden while crews clean that up. Vehicle fire eastbound I-80, milepost 139, the right lane of 3 blocked, right shoulder also blocked. And let me check our message stream. That's where Infiniteam assembles. Left Wing Larry here. You want to know about my commute? Well, if I leave the house 5 minutes late, it takes an extra 15 minutes to get to work. I-15 looking pretty good in the UC. Thank you, Larry, for sending that in. And anybody else at 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing. A 24-year-old woman logged on to a video conference from her bedroom in Florida on Friday in April to face a deposition in her lawsuit against Uber. Her driver had already pleaded guilty in federal court to raping her while she was unconscious during a ride in Tampa one night in 2021. He's in prison, serving a 10-year sentence. The woman, identified as Jane Doe in court documents, was suing Uber in civil court for negligence, arguing that the company should have done more to screen and supervise the driver, a man who had prior violent felony convictions. But in court filings, Uber argued that Ms. Doe had conducted herself in a negligent and careless manner and contributed to causing her own injuries, and it said Ms. Doe's claims of pain and suffering were unrelated to the issue of the at-issue accident, as they're calling it. During her deposition, Uber's lawyer, Taylor Silverberg, zeroed in on Ms. Doe's behavior on the night she was raped. Ms. Silverberg asked Ms. Doe exactly how much Tito's vodka she had drunk, how many milligrams of Adderall had she taken, and whether she had felt regret about mixing the two. And she asked Ms. Doe what she had been wearing. Can you describe the dress? Ms. Silverberg said. Were you wearing heels or boots or flats? Ms. Silverberg probed Ms. Doe's childhood, asking if she felt abandoned by her father or degraded by her mother. Here's an example of. Here's other examples of Uber's questioning women who have sued them for neglect and about sexual assault. Do you know if you had the bikini on at the time? What were you wearing? Well, I had joggers on. I don't remember the top. I remember the sneakers, because the police took them away and I really liked them. Do you have any recollection of what you were wearing, your outfit or your shoes or your bag? What were you wearing on the night of the incident? What kind of a skirt were you wearing?
I don't care if you are drunk and stoned and naked and crawl in the back of an Uber.
That's not an invitation to rape.
No.
Boner candidate number
ridiculous.
Boner candidate number, and I don't know why they allow why any
judge,
mediator or judge is allowing that line of questioning at all.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 3: Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1: well, it's okay as long as you can see me. That's a New Zealand councilwoman who joined a live stream council meeting from her bathroom, and they could see all of her undergarments and laundry drying on a rack in full display behind her. And she said, no, it's okay. Just as long as you can see me, that's fine. Boner candidate number 2, the racist beauty queen, ex-Miss North Carolina, who used racist language in some social media posts. And boner candidate number 3, Uber fighting sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing.
All right. Let's get to voting. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should be boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Or call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners August 7, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've got 3.5 minutes to get your vote in. Jimmy the Wine Guy is here, and he will join us after these messages. Stand by.
I was went to the phone store yesterday because there was a little icon on my phone that I didn't know exactly what it meant.
Oh.
I hadn't seen it before, and so I thought something might be wrong with my phone. And I go in there, and I was only there for 5 minutes because the person who helped me was very knowledgeable.
Was
and
helpful.
Went, and went, oh, this and this. Oh, look, here's what it is. For some reason you're mobile. It's here, there. Now it's gone. Here, fine. And but the person who helped me, her name was Heaven. And I said, is that your real name, Heaven? Is that your real? Yes, it is. And I would have liked to have chatted with her a bit more about that name. Well, why did your parents name you that? And has it caused you any problems?
Why would you think it would cause her problems?
It's because it's so lofty. It's unusual and it's lofty, and it's the kind of thing that a lot of kids would make fun of because kids will make fun of almost anything.
Just about anything, yeah.
My mother's name, Nola. Her parents, my grandparents, named her that because they were looking for a name they didn't think kids would make fun of at the time. It didn't work.
No,
didn't work. But that was a specific thought in their mind.
Yeah.
We want to give her a name that nobody will make fun of.
Yeah.
But I didn't get. I'd like to. I wonder if it causes her any problems.
It's my parents' favorite Talking Head song.
I mean, I can think of other names that would give you more problems than Heaven.
More like hell.
Like Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
That's
yeah.
that's Jermaine Jackson's.
No,
his
yeah,
name's
except
Your
if
Majesty.
you're part of the Jackson family, nobody's going to give you crap
I guess
about
probably not. But
It makes sense when.
there are a lot of people named Nevaeh,
Nevaeh, yeah.
which is heaven spelled backwards.
Oh.
That's
I didn't
what
know
that
that.
is.
Nevaeh.
Yeah.
Ah.
So.
And Prem is Merp spelled backwards. I don't know.
Doesn't help.
I'm going to name my
either way.
kid Prem.
This is a good reminder, though. We love to help you with baby names because we will run through all of the negative things that could possibly come from naming your child something. Or sometimes we have people that say that the parents are arguing about the name, and we'll help break the tie.
We'll help break the tie.
You can just email us your baby names. radiofromhell@x96.com.
No, I liked that name, Heaven. I thought
I think it's a great
that's
name.
delightful. Yeah. That's charming. It's sweet. But maybe you could name somebody Afterlife.
Well, that's not a good name.
No,
Heaven's a good name. But
what are other words for heaven?
Paradise?
Yeah, paradise.
The Andorian term is unpronounceable.
How about
To the Klingons, it's Vortavor.
celestial kingdom?
No, that's too long.
Just celestial? All right.
6.
All right. Let's see. 7:49. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part, coincidentally, by Hamburger.
It's hamburger time.
It's hamburger. I had a hamburger. I had a Tony burger.
And divorce the modern way with SALT mediation, no court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney prepared paperwork, no court appearances. Schedule your free consultation at saltmediation.com.
No competition whatsoever. I didn't think there would be. I mean, 2 people just to do it, I guess, 4 people to voted for the New Zealand councilwoman whose unmentionables were hanging in the background. But I mean, it's just 240 votes for boner candidate number 3. Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing.
I had a text from Ed Brass, our attorney, who says judges are not present for depositions, so there's no one to intervene.
There we go.
No one.
All right, so there's your Boner of the Day for today, August 7, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. That'll happen when Dave the Flower Guy arrives at 9:50 this morning and just tells us who Boner of the Week is. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Well, it's sponsored by You Don't Know What He Went Through to Get Here. Jimmy the Wine Guy from Wine Academy of Utah. Go to wineacademyofutah.com.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the exhausted emperor of the Wine Academy of Utah. Jimmy Santangelo, wineacademyofutah.com is where you can go to find all things Jimmy. And he brought us a little present from Atlantic City.
Yeah. Did the Jersey Shore this week with the fam and friends, and it was great to revisit that. You know, I got to tell you, that's where it all began for me. Wine Academy of Utah, me as a sommelier, my whole career started there.
In Atlantic City.
Top mezzanine level of the old Homestead Steakhouse at the Borgata. Just imagining as a section was getting filled up, you're buying time, you're thinking through things. And little did I know I'd be then at Donovan's meeting you guys. So it was a lot of fun.
Is that steakhouse still there?
Old Homestead.
No.
Old Homestead, yeah. The Sherry Brothers, yeah, they're not going to let that one go.
So Donovan's, let's just quickly.
Yeah.
It was a San Diego-based deal,
San Diego-based.
Are they still in San Diego? Or?
I don't know. Yeah, they're over in Old Town in San Diego. Brilliant business plan. Great steaks, took over a spot over there. But here I am in Atlantic City, and I'm coming back to last night, and I was like, I don't know what my sponsor is. This was happening like Tuesday, Wednesday, and my brother-in-law, Chris, and I exhausted the distilleries and so forth in all throughout Atlantic for us here this morning.
You've been doing research.
It's for you.
Okay.
So we came across Little Waters Distillery. This is their 16 knots. They have a line 48 blocks because there's 48 blocks in Atlantic City. Now, Atlantic City is like the Monopoly board. That's so, I mean, you come across Tennessee Ave. You got, it's crazy. But Atlantic City from the Bay to, I think, Ventnor, before it goes to Margate, it's 48 blocks of town. And growing up, going there, my Nana knew of that Atlantic City during Prohibition. It was happening during that period.
Yeah.
This is the first distillery since Prohibition in Atlantic City.
Wow. Really?
So kind of how we have our High West.
Yeah.
They got these guys, Little Water Distillery.
there we go.
16 nuts. Yeah.
Here's some of the stuff that they produce, and it's Little Water Distillery.
Little Water. Yeah.
Liberty Rum, Prosperity Rum, Rusted Revolver Gin, 48 Blocks Vodka, 48 Blocks Chocolate Martini, 48 Blocks Espresso Martini. I assume these are bottled.
Yeah, they're RTDs, ready to drink.
White Cap Whiskey and White Cap Old Fashioned. And what is this we have?
This is their special release, not only at the distillery and select few wine stores, Coastal age. This is their 16 knots. This is a bourbon aged in rum casks from the rum that they make. So
that's what gives it the sweet smell.
That's where
Yes.
I'm getting
It
that.
smells
Okay.
sweet.
it's only
It's
like
delicious.
8 months in. It's 8 months in rum casks. Pretty cool. And it's just nice to be able to see people that have the same heart that I know our distilleries do here, our guys here in Utah. And the bottle shape, slender bottle.
Nice.
It's got the neck for that copper pot distilling.
That's
evident.
why that's that way.
Kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
a fashion.
It's a
That's
classic bottle,
tradition,
yeah.
a classic bottle, weighted at the bottom. 16 knots is about, that's how fast you go on a boat. It's about 8 miles an hour. And it's the wake speed, to get out. That kind of thing. Actually, it's a little faster than that, but the wake speed's less. But pretty tasty, I think.
Yeah, it's good. It's very smooth, and
I like it.
it's just, it smells sweet, but it doesn't. I'm not getting any sweetness in
It's
the
got a
taste.
kick.
Yeah.
47.5 alcohol, so kind of stronger. Batch 5. They're up to batch 8 right now.
So if you want this, you have to go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It says here you can buy it online, but I don't know if you can get away with that in Utah.
Yeah, you'd have to get some olive oil sent in, but you wouldn't be able to get it delivered here.
You have to have it delivered to your. We could have what's his name up in Evanston, our good listener up there.
A lot of people do that, don't they?
Yeah, you have it delivered to a buddy in Evanston. And
Buddy
then
in
he just
Evanston
drives
or-
it
Bill's
down.
showing you how to
Otherwise-
shirk the law.
Yeah, that's how you do it. This is very good. Now, there's a picture here of a bottle of that espresso martini. Again, it's a slender bottle. I wonder if they all are like that.
Some of them are a little square-shouldered, pretty good. But this being a bourbon, it's majority corn. Got to be aged in New Oak American barrel for a significant period of time, so it's notable aromatically and characteristically. And then they marry it in those rum casks for at least 6 months, according to their technical notes and the people I was chatting with. But 16 knots. And, it's funny. We stayed in Ocean City, in Atlantic City, a little suburb off of it, a little beach town. Dry beach town.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they survive?
I know. So Wildwood's up the street.
I can tell you, all around the city limits, there are places you can buy booze.
Oh,
right?
that's for sure. You go over the bridge to Somers Point and they have Circle Liquors. But on the island, it's the classic, cotton candy, the boardwalk. You got the Ferris wheel. And it was fun to walk that with the kids and the family. Been doing that since I've been pushing the kids in a carriage. And now they're running up ahead and getting tattoos and misbehaving, and we'll be home by 1. And it's amazing to see.
You know what? I have told this story before, but I toured the Jack Daniels distillery.
Oh, okay.
Years and years ago in Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we went to the distillery, and I said, "Now do we get some samples?" And they said, "Son, Carroll County is dry.
Carroll County is dry.
Jack Daniels Distillery is in a dry county."
Wow.
So anytime you think Utah's the worst, it's not.
Yeah.
Carroll County is a dry county.
Also, the suggestion is get a P.O. box in Evanston and have things shipped and then drive up when you...
Yeah, I mean, it says right here on the Little Water Distillery website, order online from anywhere.
Yeah.
We're anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
it's interesting. They'll deliver it right to your doorstep within New Jersey. So I could have gotten this delivered had I known. I would have done it at the beach house. But it's kind of neat how they have different services. But I'll leave you with this. Wawa is like our Maverick, the Wawa gas stations.
Yeah.
Great subs. Wawa and coffee. Oh, they got coffee as far as the eye can see. So Wawa, no booze. You can't buy beer. You can't buy seltzers. You can't buy nothing.
Really?
So whenever...
Now, is that
so there's
Wawa
weird
policy?
laws everywhere.
That's-
and they pump the gas for you in New Jersey. It's a state
Oh, yeah.
law.
You have to.
Can't get out of the car. You stay in the car. You can't
So
have
it's
it at
it's Wawa's policy that they don't serve alcohol.
any
or-
gas station. If you're on a set of wheels, you can't buy booze.
Oh.
In a general sense.
Wow.
Kind of neat. So, to Gina's point,
We're not the
it's-
worst or best, however you look at it.
Sit right there in the middle.
Jimmy is here. He'll take your questions after these messages. Any question you have, clearly he knows what he's talking about.
He can tell you how to skirt the law.
Yeah. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to Jimmy. He'll make some recommendations for you, teach you how to make a cocktail, things like that.
Restaurants?
877-602-9696 or text your questions to 33986. Traffic, Gina, please.
Crash southbound I-15 just south of 21st North. This is in Lehigh. It's affecting 4 lanes of traffic, so that's a major issue down there. Vehicle fire eastbound I-80 milepost 139 in Salt Lake, the right lane affected there. Love an update from friends up north between Far West and Ogden due to this earlier accident that closed a couple lanes while crews were working the scene. Haven't had an update on that in about a half an hour, but if you know what's going on and can text us about it, I would certainly appreciate it at 33986.
All right, 877-602-9696. Call and talk to Jimmy right now. Or text your question 33986 after these messages. Oh, the farmer's market.
Yeah, a downtown farmer's market at Pioneer Park. Now, you might be thinking, weren't they doing a bunch of construction down there at Pioneer Park? Yeah, but they have figured out how to set up everything you could possibly want at the farmer's market, just kind of in a different configuration than the usual. You should go check it out. They're open every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find out more at saltlakefarmersmarket.org. On beer lovers, every other week, the Level Crossing Beer Garden nestles into the downtown farmers market, along with 300 local small businesses, arts and crafts, fresh baked goods, of course, all your local produce that is picked right down the road by Utah farmers. It's not the sad, wilted stuff sitting under fluorescent lights at your grocery store. It is all fresh, picked this week. Fresh herbs, basil, dill, cilantro, chive, spearmint, rosemary, thyme, not dried in a jar, alive and smelling so fragrant. Just stop by, bring the whole family, bring your dog, say hi to your neighbors. It's a good time every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. through October at Pioneer Park, slcfarmersmarket.org.
The broth let's
see. So your air conditioning gets fixed today?
Today, so I had to go through one more night of no air conditioning.
Could you sleep at all last night?
Yeah, I did. I mean, we put on a fan, but it's not that comfortable.
No, it just moves around the hot air.
Yeah, and it's noisy. And but I fixed a nice dinner for my wife
for your anniversary.
For our anniversary. She loves mussels, and I don't.
Are they hard to prepare?
Easy, so easy.
They are.
It's you can do it in about 20 minutes. You gotta wash them. You know, just make sure. And some of them still have a beard on them. You have to remove the beard, whatever that is. And all you do is put some. So I did Spanish style. So I chopped up some chorizo, put some hot oil in a pan, and cooked the chorizo for a little bit. You know, it's cured chorizo.
Nice.
Spanish chorizo. Cooked that for a little bit. Thrown in some onions and some garlic, and let that soften up. Then some white wine and some chicken broth, and a handful of tomatoes, chopped up tomatoes, and the mussels.
And
you
if they
put the
don't
lid
open
on.
up, you don't eat them, right?
Right. And you put the lid on, and in 3 or 4 minutes, the whole process, but from the time you put the mussels in till the time you get them out, it's like 4 minutes or 5 minutes. And they are all open, and I don't generally eat them. But I
Really?
Yeah, they've not been my favorite. I like clams, but mussels have been. But I thought, well, I'm going to try these, and I don't think I've ever had the Spanish style. Was really good with the chorizo there, and it was excellent. So
sounds like it would be good.
Have that and an artichoke and a glass of white wine and some bread to sop up the broth. But I bought 2 pounds of mussels, and between us we could not eat 2 pounds of mussels. So my wife called up her sister. Hey, I got some mussels here. You want to
take these mussels off our hands?
Yeah, she came over and got the pot of cooked mussels and took them home and delighted in them.
And how many years is your
20.
Uh-oh.
It's 20.
You're 26.
24,
You're
26?
26 because I was pregnant at your wedding.
Yeah, 26.
That's how I
1997.
That's how I mark time.
1997? Is that when you were pregnant?
Yeah.
At our okay. July 1997. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thought that person would stay with me as long as she has?
Are they trapped?
Not usually. I mean, I do have some allowances for movement.
Some allowances for movement.
Not,
Some may call them restrictive, but
she's got the wrong room of the basement.
I just like to think of them as disciplined as opposed to
exactly.
restrictive.
Yeah.
We all need discipline.
That's right.
Did who said hello from Cottonwood.
Cottonwood.
If you have any questions for Jimmy Santangelo, the Wine Academy of Utah proprietor, you can ask them.
That's right.
Call 877-602-9696, or you can text your questions at 33986. So I'm on that Little Water Distillery website. This is the distillery that Jimmy went to in Atlantic City and brought this whiskey, which is called what?
16 Knots.
16 Knots. And there's some interesting things on their website. There's a frequently asked questions section, and it says, do you serve food, is one of the questions. And what they say is, the great, in bold letters, the great state of New Jersey does not allow distilleries to sell food by law.
Wow.
We
You
do
would think they would encourage food.
We do sell bagged snacks. You are more than welcome to bring food with you and make sure you bring enough to share with our staff. We also sometimes have a food truck. We have tons of great restaurants that deliver to the distillery, and ask your server for recommendations. So you can have food sent in, but they can't make it on the premises.
Well, think about that. They're a manufacturer. That's what a distillery is categorized as. And as a manufacturing, even here in Utah, if you think about that,
Different licensing.
And explosive. You have fumes in the distillery, and you don't want open flame the next wall over or otherwise.
And somebody asked, do you have beer or wine? No. We're a distillery.
Just distillery.
But they do have something called Beer Buddies.
Oh.
Beer Buddies is distilled beer. We get local craft beer from our friends in the industry and distill that down to make a distilled spirit from beer.
Yeah, Beehive did that.
28 pints of beer go into every 375 milliliter bottle. It's the shot to go along with your beer for the thinking man.
Sugar House did that along with Beehive. They remember during COVID years ago in 2000. When was that?
2021, maybe. Long time.
They acquired one of those distillers acquired from Uinta. They had like 210 kegs that were going to go bad.
What are we going to do with this?
What are we going to do with this? So they distilled it down into that. That's why the hand sanitizer smelled like some of them smell like vodka or beer.
That's right.
But then one of the distilleries said, "Hey, what are we doing? Just giving this away? Let's make a spirit out of it." And they did an aged in barrel.
Interesting.
Kind of cool.
And then it says, do you allow children at the distillery? Yes, we do allow guests under the age of 21. We do not have soda, but we do have mocktails available. So you can bring your kids and get them started drinking early by drinking mocktails.
Get them a phony Negroni.
Yeah, there you go. And so those are the major.
Chat room is asking if Jimmy and his family ever been to Summers Point Diner, right before the bridge to Ocean City, New Jersey.
Yes. You have Circle Liquors. You got the Crab Trap, and the Crab Trap there. We took the bikes and went over that bridge on beach cruisers. My butt still's reminding me of it. But yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, Summers Diner. Yeah, good call.
Let's see. I enjoy London Dry Style gin. Can you recommend a Utah gin that is close in taste?
Sure. You have the distillery. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Their Beehive Distilling Jackrabbit is not a London Dry gin, but very good. You got the guys up in Alpine Distillery in Park City. Sarah up there does a great job with her gin.
Dented Brick, is that the one?
Dented Brick. It's got a tall, slender bottle to it. It's local. I'll think of it and I'll say it in a minute.
And it's
so
London
delicious.
Dry is
London Dry. It's also a
piney.
high proof. That really just nails those.
And then the follow-up question is, do you have any comment on the new High West gin?
I haven't had it. I saw it, and it's a bit elusive, bless you, to get. So I need to assess it. Yeah.
People are saying Dented Brick.
So it has
Dented Brick does a great job. Yeah.
It's kind of a juniper forward.
Yeah, juniper forward. But when it's London Dry, my friends, that versus a domestic or an American or a modern style gin, London Dry is a one and done through the distilling secondary. So that's why you can always nail dry. But if you want these nuances of aromatics, we're going back in and folding things in.
I see.
Yeah, I have the tendency to often buy inexpensive gin, cheap gin.
Well, it's the plastic bottles, so when you drop
well,
it.
there's that, yeah.
It's the
and it tastes more juniper-y.
Yeah,
and that's
true.
that's sort of the gin I grew up drinking
Yeah.
at my mother's knee.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a weird thing to say, the gin I grew up drinking.
At my mother's knee.
Let's see. Family in OC is all listening. What cocktail can we make with the bourbon?
Oh, this bourbon would be a great Manhattan if you have that. And we could be playful by being all ocean oriented. Left the bottle of tawny that sherry, that off dry sherry in this, a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts this whiskey, 1 part of that sherry. A little stir with your finger or a spoon if you're lucky, and over ice, and you're good to go.
Why dirty up a spoon?
Yeah.
Get it in there.
Adds flavor, right?
Adds flavor.
It sure does. What do you got going?
This weekend,
You said you were super busy, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting the ground running tonight. I'm up in Promontory, but and then have you guys ever heard of Wasatch Wine Storage or Mountain Wine Storage in Heber?
Sure.
Yeah, they do a great job. We have a lot of people moving into Utah, and they're like, what do I do with all my wine? It's so dry. I have people asking me, what should I adjust the humidity? How do I do this? How do I do that? Do I keep it upright? Do I put it on a side? You go to it's in Heber. Mountain Wine Storage is a company that has lockers for you and keeps everything under perfect temperature control.
Wow.
Go in there whenever you need. You load, you unload. Great people up there. But there's a private function tonight that I'm seeing them at to reacquaint. But Sunday, I'm at Clearwater Distilling for a cigar function. That'll be fun. My buddy Joe Roberts from Portraits of Smoke will be taking pictures for people there. And it's going to be a fun weekend. Then Monday, I know I have a lot of things then.
But
just got back.
But if people want to book something with you, they can do
Super
that.
easy. Go right to the wineacademyofutah.com. We've got ticketed events, your in-home wine events, private events. I've got more things coming up with different venues. and it's going to be a lot of fun. But I appreciate all the support. Thanks for letting me go out of town for a minute. And,
well, if you bring us back booze, that's just perfect.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, that's how it works.
All right. Well, thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. See you next week.
WineAcademyOfUtah.com. That's where you find Jimmy Santangelo stuff.
Have another drink and you feel all right.
Traffic, Gina.
Infiniteam answered the call when I was wondering what's happening up north. Traffic up north backed up to Smith and Edwards on I-15. 1900 is backed up to 27th exit. Lots of people, Spencer, saying traffic's still heavy in Weber County. Cement Dave confirms I-15 southbound 20th West still backed up from the accident. Thank you, Infiniteam. You have come through once again. If you're in Weber County and want to report, or Utah County, any county, you can text us and let us know. Oh, here's another one. Mile marker 346 southbound. There's a large wreck that's blocking 2 lanes of travel in the Pleasant View area. I believe it was before it was reported northbound, but it's actually southbound. Thank you for sending that in. 33986. Catch UB40 featuring Allie Campbell August 14th at the Canyons Village in Park City Mountain. This is double sponsored, by the way, Carrie Jackson.
Okay.
Part of the Park City Concerts on the Slopes concert series. You can find out more about that show at x96.com.
Also brought to you by...
Save $100 on Aereo's summer AC tune-up. Just $49 gets you a thorough 40-point inspection and performance check. Book today at aereohome.com.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. And if you play the game, you will receive what?
You will win tickets to see Weezer at the Maverick Center on September 15th.
Weezer tickets at 877-602-9696. And all you got to do is sit through a game of Beat Gina. It's G.I. Joe trivia today,
Okay.
so you know. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play after these messages and a song.
I have a list here if you guys want.
An actual?
I would love a list.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
So we did Hello, Yeah, What a few minutes ago where folks were calling in. And sometimes when we do that feature, people call in with baby names. And they say,
All right.
oh, we're having a kid, and here we want to run some names by you, which we appreciate it when you do that. We can hopefully help alleviate a lot of childhood trauma by steering you away from a bad name.
We know what's a good name and what's a bad name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this list is baby names from the early 1900s that no one uses anymore, and maybe it's time for them to
Bring them back.
bring them back.
Is Elmer on the list?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Number 1 on the list, Mildred.
Mildred is a very old-fashioned name.
is
I
an
don't object to it, but
It was a top 10 name back in 1900. There are no new Mildreds anymore.
Colonel Potter's wife.
I'm not sure how I
Mildred.
feel about Mildred.
How about Ethel? How do you feel about Ethel?
Still not even
Still
sure
not
about
great?
Ethel.
I'm not. I don't mind it. It is old-fashioned.
Gladys.
That I don't care for that.
Out of all those, you
Because here's the reason. My grandfather had was it his aunt, I think, someone in the family that he didn't like, and he always referred to her as Gladass.
And that's see, so that's a good example of how we work through names so kids don't get made fun of.
Gladass.
Clarence.
Clarence.
When was the last time you ran into a Clarence?
Yeah, no, I don't know one, and I don't care for that too much.
Bessie. Now, we have a history with Bessie.
Bessie, yeah.
The
But
Milk Beast.
The Milk Beast, and more often you think of cows named Bessie, but people named.
I would maybe.
No.
Boy, I'm just not sure about any
so
of these.
far, no.
Yeah.
Bertha.
No.
Bertha. That's
No,
it's
I
just too old-fashioned.
I grew up. There was an old German lady in the town, Bertha Darter. Was her name? Bless her, she was nice, but
You can't picture a little kid.
Yeah, to me, it's
Bertha
always
starts kindergarten next year. You don't
exactly.
See, I kind of like Ethel starts kindergarten next year.
Ethel.
How about Earl?
Earl, sure.
There are no little kids named Earl.
Earl's a good. Yeah, go with Earl.
Earl's solid.
Yeah.
Name a girl.
Earl, how you doing, Earl?
Well, how do you like my nice green suit?
Gertrude.
Gertrude. Boy, that's
You
tough.
call her Gert.
Gertie.
Gert or
Gertie's
Gertie.
cute.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of cute, I guess.
Herbert.
Herbert.
Herb. Well, you'd be Herb, yeah.
Yeah, Herb.
Or Herb.
Oh, here's Elmer, Bill.
Elmer's there?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That is hard.
Is Ralph on the list?
This says if you choose Elmer, expect to get a lot of glue jokes in the future.
Yeah,
that's-
stay away from
that's
Elmer,
the
yeah.
problem. Agnes.
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 My
girlfriend, Agnes.
Agnes.
Minnie. I feel like Minnie's come back.
An old
bit.
coworker of ours
Yeah.
is married to a woman named Agnes.
That's true.
She's beautiful.
Minnie, you'd be good.
Minnie?
I like Minnie.
Minnie Driver?
Sure.
Minnie the Moocher?
Blanche.
Blanche.
No,
Blanche,
Blanche.
I think, is acceptable now because of the resurgent popularity of Golden Girls.
But I don't see
I-
baby Blanche.
I went to school with a girl her name was Blanche Belliston,
That's kind of a pretty name.
which I thought was nice.
Thelma.
Thelma.
I like Thelma.
That's going to make a comeback because of this cartoon.
No, that's Velma with a V.
Oh, that's right. It's Velma.
Yeah.
Lloyd. You never
Lloyd.
meet any little boys named Lloyd.
I had an uncle named Lloyd, and he was a bit thick, but Lloyd.
Bernard.
Bernard.
Or Bernard.
Bernie. Or Bernard. Yeah.
Bernard.
Bernard, yes.
Bernard, that's all right.
Yeah, sure.
Fanny.
No.
Ooh, that's tough.
No.
Stay out of England.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, no,
It's, no. Bernice.
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 I called you Bernice. That's funny. I saw a picture of Abe Vigoda yesterday, and the first thing when I saw his picture, I went, "Yes, Bernice." That was in my head.
Just in your
Yeah,
head. it
those
was
are
right
both
there.
from Agnes and
Agnes,
and
yes.
from
Because Inspector what's his name's
Barney
wife
Miller?
was
Barney Miller,
Agnes. Yes.
And finally, Milton.
Milton. I'm okay with Milton.
Milt?
It's kind of high class sounding if you use the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's, Milton, he's off to kindergarten now.
I don't
Somebody
mind Milton.
says, I have fifth grader named Ralph and kindergartners named Mildred. There's a little girl in my neighborhood named Agatha.
Agatha
I wonder if you're going to get that from
the
WandaVision.
WandaVision show.
They call her. I'm sure they call her Aggie.
Well, then they come with a theme song. It was Agatha all along.
Our dog's named Mildred. You named your dog Mildred?
Mildred?
Metal Shop Mark's grandmother's Mildred.
Oh, Agnes is Skinner's mother on The Simpsons.
That's right.
Agatha. I don't know.
See, the names in my family. My mother's name was an odd name that you never hear much anymore. Nola.
Nola, yeah.
There aren't. You don't find Nolas anymore.
No.
Well, and you don't find my mother's name anywhere. Elma.
Even in Utah?
Elma.
Isn't
Not-
that a Utah name?
I think it's gone.
Oh.
I think she
Elma.
was the last and took it with her. Took it with her to the grave, Elma. And you don't have my grandmother's name. She took it to the grave,
What's
too.
her?
That's a good one.
Zana.
Zana.
That's a cool name.
Zana?
Sounds well.
Zonna.
If you're for Zana, it sounds like you're from another planet.
Zana. So, yeah.
I have Grandma Fern,
Yeah, that's pretty old fashioned.
Marjorie,
Marge.
Oh, Marge.
Anita.
You don't do Marge because it's large Marge.
No.
You don't.
Oh, no.
Nita, yeah.
Anita.
Nita, I liked. We
Yeah.
knew Anita, didn't we? Nita.
We
knew a girl named Nita.
Nita, yeah. Who is the,
Nita.
yeah.
She's blonde.
I can't
I
remember.
thought she was a friend of yours.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. In the brain.
So, but if you're having kids, if you've decided that's something you want to do, check with us with their names before.
Maybe that's our X poll tomorrow. Is the tell us about your strange family names.
Although, before you even get to the name part, just maybe rethink the thing about having kids.
Yeah.
We need human capital stock, Bill. You can't
that's right.
discourage people from
We need
having
workers.
children.
That's right. We need
Human
workers.
capital
The
stock.
human capital stock has to be
Hope you'd enjoyed another list
Replenished.
with Radio from Hell on X96.
It's time again. I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny Ola, and I know you've been eagerly awaiting Beat Gina. All right, you haven't been eagerly waiting.
Hey.
Nor have you been patiently waiting, silently waiting, or even waiting with bated breath. And now that I've given you adequate warning that our game is about to begin, you can easily go to another room where you can't hear us and angrily wait for the next few minutes. But before you go, you might want to know about this.
What?
Introducing Hot Scoop from Johnston's, the world's first microwave sundae.
Wow.
That turns frozen into fabulous in just seconds. Picture this. Thick, rich, velvety hot fudge oozing over cold premium ice cream, all from your microwave in just 30 seconds flat. No more waiting for the hot fudge to warm up on the stove. No more sticky spoons or messy cleanups. Johnston's has done the impossible by locking a soda fountain quality hot sundae right inside your freezer. Here's how the magic happens. Pop it in, take a pre-made hot scoop cup straight from your freezer, nuke it, microwave on high for about 25 to 30 seconds, spoon it, watch it, top layer melts into the steamy, gooey topping over a cool, creamy scoop. Whether it's late night cravings, all after school treat, or quick dessert for company, Hot Scoop makes real Sunday shop indulgence as fast as pressing a button.
Why isn't this still a thing?
Available in 4 delicious varieties. Classic hot fudge sundae, rich dark fudge over creamy vanilla bean, hot caramel sundae, warm golden caramel over vanilla ice cream, hot fudge and peanut butter, creamy peanut butter ice cream topped with steaming chocolate fudge, and hot fudge brownie chunk, chocolate fudge with real chewy brownie bits.
I would buy this. Why isn't it still a thing?
Look for the bright yellow 2-pack box in the freezer section of Dave's discounted, discontinued, and deleted food products store on the old highway just west of town. Johnston's, famous for fine dessert topping since 1848, until this product was introduced when they promptly went out of business. And now may I introduce a man who is not only a fine game show host, but also a delicious dessert topping, Carrie Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
I mean, maybe it didn't really work.
It lasted for about a month.
Because it sounds great.
It put the company out of business.
Yeah. You just get that Hershey syrup and heat it up in the microwave and pour it over some ice cream. I guess that's what you do. Anyway, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Diego today. Diego, are you there?
I am here.
All right, Diego, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails. Call it.
Heads.
Let's see. It is tails. Terribly sorry.
You're going to have to work for these Weezer tickets. They're coming September 15th to the Maverick Center.
All right, because Gina won the coin toss, she goes first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct without any interference from you, Diego, if she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I'll ask you the very same question that she got wrong. And if you answer it correctly, you'll steal her point away, and we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Because G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra was released on this day in 2009, we just decided to do some G.I. Joe trivia.
All general
So
G.I. Joe.
You know, everything from the cartoons to the comic books to everything. All right. So, first question is for Gina. Gina.
Yeah.
Who is the person that wears a suit that makes him look like a snake?
Okay.
Is it 1, Master Viper?
Okay.
Is it 2, Serpentor? Is it 3, Satan? Or is it 4, Snake Plissken?
Oh. I'm going to go with number 2.
Serpentor? Correct.
That's a point for Gina. Now it's Diego's turn.
All right, Diego, let's see. Diego, what is the weapon that Cobra used against the G.I. Joes in Revenge of Cobra? The Revenge of Cobra. What is the weapon? Is it 1, the Weather Dominator? Is it 2, the Retaliation Orbital Weapon System? Is it 3, Destro's metal hand that he can break things with, like bricks? Or 4, the Airborne Clown Virus?
I'm going to go with number 2.
The Retaliation Orbital Weapon System. No, that is a Cobra weapon, but
you're
it is
being very picky then.
It is not the one from this particular situation.
It must be the weather system then.
The Weather Dominator is correct.
Diego looking bad, 2-0, and the control belongs to Ms. Barberi.
Gina, What is the name of the ship that Destro put his pulse modulator on to steal it?
Okay.
What is the name of the ship? Is it 1, the Montana? Is it 2, the Devilfish? Is it 3, the Buoyancy?
I get it.
Buoyant?
Yeah.
Or is it 2, the Unsinkable 2?
Well, that means sorry. I will go with the Montana.
The Montana.
And that's it, Diego. You're
Wow,
just
that was fast.
down and out.
Diego.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
But you caught yourself earlier, and because you caught yourself, I'm going to give you these Weezer tickets anyway, okay?
That is so kind of you.
All right.
Hang on the line.
Hang on.
Katie's going to get some information.
That's a hallmark of Beat Gina. Gina being kind.
Yes.
It really is. It's one of the grand hallmarks of radio, as a matter of fact.
Thanks, Johnny.
You're welcome. I'm out of here.
Oh, okay. All right, Big Boy News now brought to you by...
At Progressive Primary Care, members can text their doctor anytime 24/7, not just make phone calls during office hours. Experience health care on your schedule at progressiveprimary.care today.
And never, ever forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
So Tony Romo, and I don't know if we have this picture of him. It's his mugshot, and he just looks like a buffoon.
I would have deemed him drunk just by that photo alone.
Now, so CBS, he's sportscaster.
Mm-hmm.
He was a fairly good quarterback with the Dallas Cowboys, and then he became and a lot of people liked his color commentary on games.
He was an idiot.
And he at first he seemed to be good.
There he is, x96.com/live.
Yeah, there you go. That's a drunk guy right there.
That's a drunk guy, right?
That is a drunk guy. So CBS has said you're off the broadcast for the time being. You're on leave until further notice. Is there a morals clause in his contract? He has a $180 million deal.
Which is crazy.
Which does include, it's a 10-year, $180 million deal that includes a morals clause. However, apparently morals clauses often exclude drunkenness.
Really?
And DUI.
Because we expect you
for
to
some
do
reason.
that?
I guess.
What do you say you and me go out and get plastered?
Oh, everybody drives drunk. We can't have that in there.
My guess is they'll leave him. I think they put is it
J.J. Watt.
They'll keep him in there for a bit, and Tony will come back, and he'll do some public service announcements. He'll be contrite, and he'll apologize to everyone when he comes back to the broadcast, and that'll be that. And then he's not. I don't think he's stupid. He will never do it again. And so there you go.
I drink a bit.
So those of you who like Tony Romo, I'm predicting that he will be back. A Thai teenager killed at least 6 people and himself at a school outside of Bangkok today after fatally shooting his grandparents, police said. Students streamed out of the Debsirin Nonthaburi school on the capital's northwestern outskirts as the wounded were loaded onto ambulances, and teachers hugged each other and cried. In photos circulated by emergency workers, one person was seen lying on a stretcher outside of an ambulance, another being attended to by a medic. The 18-year-old student told Reuters he initially thought there were firecrackers going off or someone banging on something. I didn't think it was a gun at first. There were many shots, bang, 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 and then it went quiet, and then it started again. A lieutenant colonel in the Thai army, for the National Police, told Reuters the suspect shooter was among the 7 people who died at the school. 15 people were injured. Apparently, they have a big problem with guns in Thailand. Guns are not illegal in Thailand, and there have been other mass shootings in Thailand that we sort of don't know about because it's around the world. Mm-hmm. Thailand's worst mass killing by a single perpetrator in recent history was in 2022 when a former policeman ran amok in a 3-hour gun and knife attack in the Northeast that killed 36 people, including 22 children, stabbed as they slept at a daycare center. A gunman killed 5 people, including security guards and a vendor in Bangkok Market in 2025. So there's a lot of this in Thailand.
So you're saying it might be the guns?
It might be the fact that there are also a lot of guns and privately held guns in Thailand. Well, it was hardly the first time that someone on social media called somebody else fat, but it may have been the first time that a vice president of the United States did it.
Great.
Peeved at a conservative columnist who criticized his position on Iran, Vice President J.D. Vance jabbed on Wednesday at his physical appearance. Well, if you've ever met this reporter in person, he wrote, it's quite obvious the man has never missed a burrito. In an era when playground insults pass for political dialogue, few have leaped into the online flame wars with more gusto than J.D. Vance. The first millennial vice president has long dispensed with the decorum and restraint of his older predecessors to go after the idiots and scumbags who anger him, from the limousine socialists on the left and the disgraceful conservatives on the right. He works, of course, for the master of the personal put-down, and perhaps that explains Vance's emergence as one of the administration's chief trolls. But even if he hopes to impress Donald Trump further, Vance also appears to have an appetite for conflict, the product of a generation that grew up with gladiatorial political instincts. It's not enough that someone else may be wrong about policy or politics. They have to be stupid, mendacious, vile, or even, fat.
I would love to go back to some restraint and decorum. Wouldn't that be
Make
nice?
politics boring again.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Construction crews working on a new helipad at the White House have taken apart the massive granite seal that would serve as the new landing spot for Marine One, signaling delays in the project. Photos captured by the Associated Press on Wednesday show construction workers using a jackhammer on the helipad, which no longer carries the dark gray trim of a presidential seal that was visible last week. It was unclear why the seal was being removed. The White House said it's continuing to make improvements.
They said it was... And this is more money wasted. They said it wasn't level, so they had to.
That's nonsense.
Destroy it and then re-level it and then put.
Now the White House says it's continuing to make improvements as part of efforts to best match the needs of the building and its grounds. Trump has said that the helipad is needed because new helicopters in the fleet used for Marine One are so powerful they rip out the South Lawn grass. For years, the White House has desperately needed a proper helipad on White House grounds that will allow the president to land safely and also protect the beautiful South Lawn from. Donald Trump suggested granite. That was his idea, and it's not working out.
No.
And so they're tearing it out again.
We can't forgive student loans, but this is fine.
It just wants to pave over the whole thing.
Hey, you know, this is going real well, too. Iran's parliament is weighing a sweeping new law that would block ships from the U.S., Israel, and other hostile nations from going through the Strait of Hormuz at all, according to Tehran semi-official news agency.
I thought we were almost having a deal. I
Yeah.
thought that was today or tomorrow.
I thought we won.
Doesn't seem like it. A 19-year-old kid has drowned at Sand Hollow State Park. Why is there so much of this at Sand Hollow? According to the Department of Natural Resources, they responded to reports of a drowning at Sand Hollow on Thursday afternoon. 19-year-old from Nevada was swimming near the dive park when he went under the water. Bystanders were able to retrieve him from the water. Attempted life-saving measures. Unfortunately, that was unsuccessful. A federal judge has ordered the Pentagon to lift its freeze on reviewing onshore wind projects and to end some of the delays that have brought U.S. wind power development to a standstill. Because why would we want to have clean energy?
Yeah.
I can think of lots of reasons.
Because the oil companies need their money for another yacht.
Judge Karen Immergut of the U.S. District Court for the District of Oregon issued a preliminary injunction in a lawsuit that a coalition of renewable energy groups filed against the Defense Department. The groups argued that the Trump administration was unlawfully delaying dozens of wind projects across the country by halting military reviews that were once considered routine. The judge, who was appointed by Trump, said that the renewable energy groups were likely to prevail on the merits, and the Pentagon had violated legal deadlines when it stopped its reviews. The FCC has removed limits on TV broadcast ownership.
It's a bad idea.
That's not good. That means that
State TV.
You can so you can consolidate and
Get one message from one messenger.
Yeah. Let's see, and a law banning certain additives from school lunches in Utah is set to kick in when students return to class over the next few weeks. House Bill 402 required Utah schools to remove certain synthetic dyes and additives from foods served during the school day. They are things like potassium bromate, polyparaben, and then these dyes, blue, green, and so forth. And Kellogg's, it says it's removing artificial dyes from its cereals, so they will no longer taste good.
Well, they all have to remove them. Kellogg's is just doing it a year earlier than
it comes a year
everybody
ahead
else.
of schedule. Kellogg said late last August, it would remove synthetic dyes from all of its cereals by the end of 2027. I think this is spelling the end of Fruit Loops. They'll all be the same color. They all taste the same anyway.
Yeah,
all,
I mean,
all the Fruit Loops are different colors, but they all taste exactly the same.
You can't eat just the yellow and say, "Oh, that's lemony." But it's not that.
But the color makes you think.
Yeah.
That you're eating.
Well, eat your cereal in the
colors.
dark, and you won't know.
Exactly.
All right, that's the news.
I'm just concerned about the future of Count Chocula.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
It's Count Blandula.
Sports weather traffic.
Or Beigula.
Which will be partially sponsored, Kerry Jackson.
Oh.
A 97-year-old woman has broken her own Guinness World Record as the oldest female wing walker. Betty Bromage from England has flown attached to the outside. You can see it at x96.com/live. Attached to the outside of an aircraft wing 6 times in her life, first starting when she was only 87 years old.
Yeah, you put your feet in stirrups that they tie you down there.
The senior citizen broke the world record she set 4 years ago and took to the skies again to challenge herself on Tuesday. Quote, "I just get bored of life otherwise. I can't drive. I can't see very well. I get frustrated, so I want to do what I can do."
Good for her.
This time around, Bromage raised money for a children's hospital a general hospital after the staff cared for her after she suffered a stroke in 2025. So there she is. Oh, my computer's freaking out on me. Whoa.
What? Hey.
Sorry about that. Let's see. RSL, we've got the Leagues Cup group stage going on. They play tomorrow at 8 p.m. Utah Royals, they also play tomorrow. They play Denver Summit. Salt Lake Bees just doesn't know how to win against Oklahoma City. They lost again last night. Perhaps tonight will be the night. There'll be fireworks out there at the baseball game. Starts at 6:30. Weather, we have an extreme heat warning in effect. 102 today, overnight low 76. Tomorrow could be record-breaking 103, 104 possibly, 77 for an overnight low. Then we drop down into the 90s for the first part of the week with a slight chance of thunderstorms. Traffic, Infiniteam says freeway is at a standstill. Utah County southbound just past the Timpanogos Highway. Thank you for sending that in. Actually, several people sending in that incident at 33986. Thank you for that. We also have, let's see, no, guys, my computer is not working great. I might have to restart it. That's what I have so far.
All right. Traffic also brought to you by.
Save $100 on Aereo's summer AC tune-up. Just $49 gets you a thorough 40-point inspection and performance check. Book today at aereohome.com.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages with Best Question of the Week. Stand by for that.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Pleece. P-L-E-E-C-E, pleece. Now, in our last episode of Utah Word of the Day, Don Criddle, mayor of Mona, Utah, was staying away from the family, isolating himself due to COVID. While talking to his son Denver Criddle on the phone, Denver told his father about a major crime that had occurred in Mona. Someone had stolen the local radio station's tower, all 200 steel feet of the KVOM tower gone. Grand Theft Audio, Denver called it. Don is still out of town, so Denver is man of the house, and someone's knocking at the door. Again, the word is police.
I'll go find out who it is, Mama. Who's knocking at the door?
Hi there, youngster. Is your daddy at home? It's pretty urgent that we speak.
Holy for holy, it's you. You're him. It's him. You're him.
Sorry, who am I?
You're the guy on the radio I listen to every morning. You're Captain Breakfast.
That's me, all right, Daddy-O. Captain Breakfast, baby. Loving you Monday through Friday, 4 hours in the AM, on the AM, baby. Loving you hard.
Oh, my God, that's just the way you sound on the radio. You're Captain Breakfast.
That's the name, baby. Don't wear it out. I'm here to speak to the mayor, Mayor Diddle. Who are you?
I'm his son, Denver Diddle. Hey, Captain Breakfast, where's your partner? Where's Benny the Egg?
How the hell am I supposed to know? We're not joined at the hip. We're not like, best friends, I do my 4 and I hit the door. When the show is over, I am so out of there.
You mean you and the Egg ain't pals?
That little microphone hog seems to forget the name of the show we do. It's the Morning Zoo, starring Captain Breakfast with Benny the Egg. And that's enough of that. Now I need to speak to Mayor Piddle.
Well, Mr. Breakfast, Daddy is out of town for the moment, but I'm his son, Denver Piddle. I'm kind of the junior assistant mayor. So maybe I can help, or at least get a hold of Daddy and tell him what you want.
I need to find out if there's any progressment being done on the theft of the KVOM tower. Because as long as that tower's gone, baby, we ain't on the air, and I ain't making money.
Well, I asked Daddy about that next time he calls, but aren't the police investigating?
Maybe they are, maybe not. But the danged police won't tell me nothing. Hell, kid, I got child support to pay.
I didn't know you was married, Captain Breakfast. You don't talk about it on the show.
I ain't married, baby. Never have been.
Well, then how come you have to pay child?
Figure it out, kid, will you? And tell your daddy the police need to solve this tower theft so me and the Egg can get back on the air.
Will do, sir.
It ain't just me, baby. I mean, not that I give a rat's butt. But the Egg, if he don't start working soon, probation and parole is going to come knocking at his door. Tell Mayor Fiddle, them Mona policemen need to hop to it.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Six.
All right, 8:48 right now.
Best question of the week?
That's what we've got right here.
Is it sponsored?
Yes. Are you not entertained? Visit Haster Games. Pick up the newest card game from Bushy Road, the Pal World official card game with the first set, Dawn of Palpagos. Available now at Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com. Best question of the week. This is an opportunity for you to email us at radiofromhell@x96.com and ask us a question. We'll answer just about anything.
Just about.
I don't know why people don't take more advantage of this, asking us questions. But we need your questions. Email us, radiofromhell@x96.com. And on Fridays, we answer your questions like this one from Sterling. A couple weeks ago, I asked all of you what happens after the mics are switched off. Thank you for your prompt on-air response. That was amazing. I have another best question for this week that's related. There's several questions here. We can answer them as they go. Where does Carrie go when Frank Christ arrives, and where does Bill go when Johnny Ola shows up?
Well, when Johnny Ella shows up, I just crawl right here under the console.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
You don't want to
I'm-
go far?
No, I just sit underneath the console so that I'm kind of looking up at Johnny's where he's sitting on the chair. I don't-
Reverently? You're looking up reverently?
No, I'm just
Oh.
I'm actually hoping he'll drop a piece of food.
I just run out into the cantina here and wait for Frank to leave.
You don't care for him, do you?
Well, I am somewhat of a celebrity and
Yeah.
I'm a cancer survivor, so I
Yeah.
Death is always looming.
Exactly.
So you want to be far away from it if possible.
The big C looms,
the future's uncertain and the end is always near.
Yes.
As they say.
as Jim Morrison once said.
Do you have a room adjacent to the studio like a mother's lounge that's stocked with quiet activities like coloring books, puzzles, and Star Trek action figures? We should put something like that in a contract, don't you think?
Well,
If we had a contract, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is it more like a Hefner-esque lounge equipped with silk smoker jackets, open bar, and cigar humidors?
I wish.
Well, it's Katie's studio, but dinosaurs.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I would like a smoking jacket, and I don't
like for here or home?
No, for home.
Because you've taken up.
I've taken up smoking an occasional cigar and having an occasional pipe,
Mhm.
and smoking jackets. Now I know I'd really like to find one secondhand. For purpose.
Why?
Because
it's
it was
broken in.
Yeah, well, and just kind of like more, not modern looking, not something that's modern looking.
Something costumey.
Classic style.
Yeah, and it's for two reasons. I did a little research. I mean, I could buy. There's a store in London that specializes in smoking jackets, but they're thousands of dollars.
There's thousands of
Yes.
dollars.
But the reason you have a smoking jacket, two reasons.
Okay.
One, in case embers fall on, you won't burn your nice clothing.
So whatever it's made
and
of.
and the other reason, and it's the reason I mainly want is so your clothes don't get all stinky. The jacket will get stinky. But
Maybe the Spirit Halloween store has one.
maybe that. We'll try that.
I mean, it gets in your hair.
Yeah, not too bad. They're also smoking caps. They used to have
those
smoking
little,
caps.
like,
There was like a
square
round toque with a little tassel on it.
I think you need all of this.
I would wear it.
And sit on your front porch.
In my smoking jacket with slippers, and I don't have slippers either. So if anybody has an old smoking jacket they want to get rid of, I'll buy it from you.
Or, back to Sterling's question,
Mm-hmm.
do you walk the halls briskly, head down, angrily repeating Tom Barberi's linguistic warm-up phrase, so you can stay limber for when you go back to the studio? You have to find one of our podcasts where I give you the Tom Barberi
Explain what that is.
warm-up phrase. It's not smart to mutter that around here
No.
because you never know when microphones are on.
But Sterling, there is a certain amount of truth in that question, because when at 10 o'clock when the microphones go off, I have the tendency, and I think Carrie does too, we walk briskly to our desks, trying not to make eye contact with anyone else who works here.
Exactly.
And try to immediately absorb ourselves into what we're doing at our desks, so that no one will talk to us.
You don't wanna, and I think people are afraid to talk to you guys.
Some are.
I don't think they're afraid to talk to me, but I think they're afraid to talk. I don't know what they think will happen if they talk.
Tina, they don't have much opportunity to talk to you because you hit the door.
Exactly.
You do your 4 and hit the door. Where'd Gina go?
They can catch me on the way to the elevator.
There's one or two people here that will speak to me.
Yeah. And you're perfectly pleasant when you
Yes.
speak to them.
Sure.
Also, have you ever not hit the censor button in time when someone lets out a diddly darn doodle son of a crap fly on accident, like during the earthquake or some similar time?
It's usually been me in the past, as I recall. I'll say and Carrie will. Well, back before we had a dump button, I occasionally just
You let it rip.
Yeah, and
Well,
thinking the microphones were off.
Yeah, the last time in this studio was the earthquake. But I remember one time up at KJQ up in Ogden, you were in the hallway chatting some people up.
Yeah.
And I said, 1 minute. And you're like, yeah. And you kept chatting him up. And I said, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You just kept chatting him up. He went, yeah.
Yeah, and then
I said, we're on.
and
And you got so mad.
I got mad and I started swearing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm like, we're on. The mics are on.
And then my face immediately went red.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things where I was on edge for some reason, you know, and so I snapped at Carrie.
Did you apologize?
Yes,
Oh,
of course I did.
But there was no dump button.
No.
Oh,
it was
so-
and the F word and
It went out,
It just right.
This
out.
this was many years
Yes.
ago. So
Yes.
don't file a complaint because it was It was toward the beginning of the 40 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got a text that says, "What size jacket for Bill? I have the coolest old red suede smoking jacket that would suit him much better than me."
I don't know what size you got. I don't know what
Again,
I don't know what size coat I wear.
There's always a follow-up question.
Come on, Sparky.
Put that in your text.
Or send me an email, Sparky.
Yeah.
Just send it to Bill at x96.com.
Yeah. All right.
And send your questions to radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line. We'll answer just about anything.
All right. Traffic.
Let's see. This is what screwed me up earlier. Let's see. We have a crash northbound Pioneer Crossing on-ramp in American Fork. The entry ramp is blocked there. And let me see if anybody sent anything more. Yeah, more people just saying freeway is at a standstill, Utah County, southbound, just past Timpanogos Highway. Several people sending that one in. Thank you for sending those. Keep us posted if that clears up or if it just kind of stays horrible. We appreciate it when you let us know what's going on. At 33986, Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
All right. We will take a break. We will play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you would probably be able to guess today. But why take that chance? Go ahead and cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, August 7, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize?
2 tickets to see Motionless in White, August 7th at America First Field.
All right. You get those tickets to the concert. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the Boner Recap Game. All right? You're going to get those tickets. It's easy. The Park City Area Restaurant Association presents the Mountain Mixer at Deer Valley.
Yeah, I'm going to be emceeing that. It's on August 22nd.
5 p.m.
Silver Lake Lodge at Deer Valley Resort. Yeah, it begins at 5 p.m. You got to be 21 to buy tickets. You can buy your tickets, order them online right now at parkcityarearestaurants.com. You will, and if you buy a ticket and come to the event, you'll play a role in the competition. You get to vote for a favorite presentation with the People's Choice vote contributing to the final results. So,
I judged this a couple of 3-4 years.
I haven't been to it,
it's a lot of fun.
So I'm looking forward to doing it.
And you get to try all kinds of cocktails.
Yeah, your ticket will include 2 cocktail tastings from the top 10 finalists with additional tasting tickets available for purchase. And Deer Valley will have food available for purchase throughout the event. So, again, it's August 22nd, Silver Lake Lodge, Deer Valley, and you can get tickets at parkcityarearestaurants.com.
The Oscars last night.
Yay.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
The Oscars last night.
Yay.
we have the list of winners here.
So something weird that I didn't know. So Adrian Brody won Best Actor for The Brutalist,
Mhm.
and he gave a shout out to his wife,
Girlfriend.
What? I don't know. I thought it said wife, but do you know who that is?
I think she's a model.
She's
No idea.
She's what's his name's ex-wife? The disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein. She's Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife.
Ew.
And the two she has two children that are Harvey Weinstein's children.
Really?
That he gave a shout out to. Yeah.
Ugh.
And Adrian Brody was just terrible. I will never watch him again.
Even before he said, "Don't play me off," they had given him lots of extra time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was not saying anything. It's not.
No, I don't even know
you
what he was
could tell
talking
he
about.
wasn't like a prepared speech. He was just sort of.
I want to take up.
rambling
I want to take
and-
up some time. But let's see some of the winners. Of course, Honora
won tons of stuff.
Yeah, won the biggest prize of the evening, Best Picture. It won 5 Oscars in all. The director won an Oscar, Sean Baker.
He gave this impassioned go see movies at the movie theater.
Independent movies too. You know.
And I was telling you guys a few minutes ago, I went to the Broadway to see the Led Zeppelin movie. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you go anywhere else.
I love that theater.
I love that theater. The concession stand is awesome.
Well, I mean, you go other places because not every movie plays at the Broadway.
But they have a lot. I mean,
They do.
They have a lot there. It's
Let's see. So for acting, let's just go. Honora won. He won for Best Director. He won for Best Original Screenplay, and he edited the movie himself.
Really?
Yeah. So it's and he made it for some. I mean, it was just like $6 million or something like
Just
that.
a
Really
small amount of money.
Yeah, very small.
Did you
amount of
see
money.
it, Carrie?
No.
I have not seen it yet. I
I've
keep
been meaning
wanting to
to,
go.
but-
I loved his first movie, which the name of it I can never remember, about the kids living in a motel.
Well,
in
$1 million
Florida.
hotel or something.
It's really a good movie. On the acting side, Mikey Madison won for Honora, which everybody thought Demi Moore was probably going to win.
Oh, the Florida Project. That's
Yeah, the Florida Project.
yeah. Everyone was making the joke that, oh, the younger, prettier, upcoming girl beat out the older woman for how so like the movie of Substance that the young woman beat out the older woman.
Let's see.
Well, if everyone was like me, they saw the end of the Substance and went, "That's it, I'm out." I was with you, I was behind you the whole way, but
But I mean, but you had to get to the end of the movie before you felt that way.
That's what I mean. I was with that movie the whole way until the last 10 minutes.
Let's see. Supporting stars, Emilia Perez, actress Zoe Saldana won, and said, "I wish my mother were here to see the fact that I won an award for a movie where I got to dance and sing and speak Spanish."
So she said she wished her grandmother was there because her mother was there.
Oh,
And when
her
she went
grandmother.
up on stage, it was so sweet. She was like, "Mommy, where are you?" She's like looking in the crowd for her mom. I won. It was very sweet.
I'll say it again. She wasn't a supporting actress in that movie. She was a lead. She was in every scene.
And Kieran Culkin won for Best Supporting Actor, and he was not a supporting actor in that. He carried that movie. I saw it just a couple of days ago.
He was hilarious. So he gets up there and he said, when I won the Emmy, I told my wife if I won the Emmy, I'd give her a third child.
Or she promised she'd give me a child.
And
oh,
so,
that's right. Yeah.
so he said after the Emmys, he said we're walking, and he pointed out somebody, and he's like, "You were there. You can vouch for this." He said, so I guess that third child, and she's like, "Tell you what, if you win an Oscar, I'll give you 4."
Because at that time, what were the odds?
Yeah, she's like, he's like, "That's how much you believed in me."
There you go.
It was a funny story.
He was excellent in that movie. A Real Pain. I am not a fan of Jesse Eisenberg. He just something about him creeps me out.
I thought it should have won Best Original Screenplay. Honestly, I thought it was out of all of those, it was the most well written.
Good, very good, and Jesse Eisenberg wrote it, and I think he directed
He
it
did.
as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have here? Not a victory, but Diane Warren made headlines for this is her Oscar losing streak.
Mhm.
16th consecutive defeat in the Best Original Song category.
She's the Susan Lucci of.
Oh, but she's laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's see. Special honorees included Juliet Taylor and Jones, Jean.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones, yeah, the Jean Herschel Humanitarian Award. And what was that they did? Was it a musical tribute to Quincy Jones?
Yeah.
With dancing and
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
It was unnecessary.
and
They
people
didn't
wearing
need
aprons or something.
They didn't need to
I
do
couldn't
that.
figure out what that was all about.
They didn't need to do
Yeah, what is with these musical tributes? I mean, you could have done a good one with Quincy Jones. You could have
Yeah.
gotten some good bands up there,
Yeah.
you know. But instead,
Yeah, but let's see what else is we got. Well, let's see, best supporting actor,
I mean-
actress, Zoe Saldana. I think that's best animated.
that one surprised me.
Flo won, and everybody thought it would be the
Wild Robot.
Yeah, but it was Flo. Let's see, the winner of international feature. Well, we don't care about that, do we? So that's about all. Best adapted screenplay. Conclave won. Conclave won a few things here and there, but not as much as people thought it would.
No, I mean, Honora surprised everybody.
Yeah. Best film editing. Again, Honora, he's not an editor, but he
did it.
All right, I'll edit it.
I'm going to edit my
Save
own
some
movie.
money. I'll edit it.
Living Spaces.
Oh, Carrie, you're saying it wrong.
Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
I was telling Bill, I don't know how much they spent on that jingle. Well worth every
It's
penny.
catchy. And it makes you think, yeah, I need to freshen things up.
Sure.
Get some new furniture. Living Spaces has a huge selection. Free next day shipping. I was actually just on their website looking at it. And I'm like, oh, I could get that tomorrow. Or you can go into one of their store locations.
Might as well.
They have 2 in Salt Lake. In Draper, located just off I-15 and Bangor Highway, and Draper's furniture retail hotspot. That whole area there is where you can go shop. Clearfield, located off I-15, 700 South. Nice thing is the salespeople there, they're non-commission based. So they're going to help you out, but don't feel pressured into buying something you don't need or want because no commission there. Stores have a cafe. You can hang out, relax, watch TV. They have dirty sodas there if you like, little snacks, play area for the kids, and you can do your shopping at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
Heard from Joe, who says he's about 3/4 of the man he used to be in Perry.
Perry.
He's a little more man.
Uh-huh. Well,
take time for a kitty cat.
It looks like
she likes to meow.
Looks like Todd Blanche may not get nominated
Why?
because Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins say they won't vote for him.
But he can with 2. If there's one more, he won't.
Yeah.
And there won't be.
I thought it was 2.
No. He could have and that's why it's all decided. They're like, well, they can dissent and
and get points in their
get
hometown,
points, but
yeah.
he's still no. Todd Blanche is going to be.
I voted against Todd Blanche. Well, the fix was in, so it didn't matter.
Yep. I promise. Okay. As much as I wish that weren't true.
It doesn't matter anyway.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Because he'll just stay as the acting attorney general.
No, that's true.
It's all political theater, every bit of it.
I want, what was it? I want restraint and decorum.
I want boring, competent,
boring, smart people.
Yeah.
Where do we get boring, smart
I'm sorry,
people?
media. You don't get any exciting stuff anymore. We want quiet,
boring,
competent,
boring.
Bill Cassidy has said he hasn't said one way or the other.
No, he did say he would. He's going to vote.
This
for
just
him.
in. Senator Bill Cassidy, a Louisiana Republican, has expressed concern, has not yet announced his position. That just came in from the New York Times. So, well, whatever. Again, it probably doesn't matter because he'll just stay there anyway.
The question is where's Mitch?
He has a discharge.
Oh, he's gone.
Or
He
he
have
was
a discharge.
He was discharged.
In the under the cover of darkness. They pulled him out of a drawer and threw him in a van and drove him home. And in a few days, you're going to hear that Mitch McConnell passed away peacefully, surrounded by loved ones at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
And he'll be immediately cremated, as was his wishes.
Yeah. There you go. What's that
here
for?
Here it is. This 10 minutes ago, Senator Cassidy announces he will support Blanche's nomination as Attorney General. So there you go.
All right. What was that sound again?
The Boner
This
recap.
one?
Yeah, that. What's that for?
That's the Boner recap.
We got to do that here, don't we?
We have to give away these motionless in white tickets. Because this is tonight, by the way.
Oh, it is.
So
Now, do we
whoever
have
is trying to win them, you have to be able to go tonight.
Do we have somebody there?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, hi.
Hello.
Hi, can you go to that show tonight?
I can.
Okay. Who won the boner?
Well, we should go over them.
Number 3.
Yeah, you're right. It was number 3. There's almost no point in
It
going
was.
through them because
It just dominated.
It gets over 200 votes. Uber fighting sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing, how much they'd had to drink, if they had trouble with their parents when they were little, all of that kind of stuff. It's just shocking that they would take that tack. And and their attorney, the one was doing the questioning, at least in this one instance, was a female attorney. You'd think she'd say, "I can't do this." But no.
No, that's why you're paid to do that.
You get paid enough. Yeah, I guess you can do it.
We need a woman in there doing this, because if a guy does it, it's going to look bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Bonnie, what are you doing today?
Ironically, I'm taking my 16-year-old for her birthday to Motionless in White.
Oh.
So with these extra tickets, we
you
can
go.
take her brother and sister.
Oh, that'll be. Oh, you were already going, so that's great.
There you go. Excellent, Bonnie. Excellent. That's great. I'm glad we could help out there. Why don't you get with Katie right now, and she'll tell you what you need to do. I think the tickets will
Thank
be
you
at the
all
box
so much.
office. But
Hang on.
hang on, Bonnie.
All right.
That's pretty.
fun.
Isn't that nice?
Family activity.
We do good things for people from time to time, kind of accidentally.
Yep.
Whoops! I tripped over something, and I did something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We will take a break, short break. We'll be back with some big boy news and a Pinuendo, all coming up after these. Stand by. Zero res, Gina.
I had them at my house recently, and it had been a minute since I'd had the carpets cleaned. And you forget. things like the real color of your carpet. You think you know what color your carpet is, and then you get them clean. You're like, oh, yeah, that's the color that's supposed to be. When you got kids, pets, people coming over, it's summer. You got lots of people in and out of your house. I bet you need your carpets clean. Zero Res will do your air ducts, too. I can almost guarantee you haven't had that done, and you will be glad you did, especially with all the gunk we have in the air.
Yeah.
Why not have the air you're breathing in your home as clean as possible, getting those air ducts clean? And right now there's a 3-room special offer. Get a 4th room of carpet clean for free. When you book a 3-room special, you use the code UPGRADE, just all one word, UPGRADE. And you can also get 20% off air duct cleaning if you use the code DUCT20, D-U-C-T 20. Put those codes in when you go online at ZeroRes.com to book. You can call them, too. It's spelled the same forwards or backwards, ZeroRes, 866-ZeroRes, or online at ZeroRes.com. ZeroRes, the right way to clean.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! In this episode, we find our missionaries tracting underground on Janus 6. Wow, would you look at these caverns? They're incredible.
You sure we have the right planet?
Yeah, I am. Janus 6. Why'd you ask?
Oh, just because this planet is uninhabited, that's all.
Well, I'm sure that Zone Leader Hansen had a good reason to send us here.
Yeah, like all the residents of this planet were killed by some unknown force, and he's hoping that we stumble upon it.
Now, Butch, you be nice. Hey, looky here. Perfectly round, shiny rocks.
Hey, a collection of bowling balls. Well, maybe there is life on this planet after all.
I don't think those are bowling balls. Hey, you shouldn't be touching those.
Well, you're right. They ain't bowling balls. The weight's all wrong, and they don't have holes drilled in them. Hey, you hear that?
You mean the menacing sound of a big rock sneaking up on us?
Yeah. What do you think it is?
Well, from the looks of it, I'd say it's a big rock sneaking up on us.
What the flip?
Oh, you better put down the bowling ball real slow and easy, Butch. I don't think the big rock that's been sneaking up on us likes the way you're handling it, and it's staring at us, too.
Okay, here you go.
It's backing off. Excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Big Rock. I'm Elder Christiansen, and this is Elder Jensen.
Hi. Hey, look, it's burning some words into the cavern floor. Me, Horta, these my babies. No kill I. Hey, she's friendly, and she has kids, so it means she must be married.
Mrs. Horta, we represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons. Hey, she just crossed out the no from no kill I.
Oh, so much for being a friendly rock.
Looks like this might just be a time to make an exit there, Lehigh. Let me just grab one of these little rocks as a souvenir. My cousin would love to have a real live pet rock.
I don't think she wants you to have one of our babies, Butch. Look out! Is this the end of our missionaries? Will Butch get to send a pet rock home to his cousin? Will Lehigh make him put it back? Is it legal to bowl with a silicone-like form egg? To find out the answers to these questions, tune in next time to hear Butch say...
Okay, lady, back off or the little rock gets it.
Now, Butch, that's no way to talk to a...
All right, it's 9:19 right now, and it is time for some big boy news and a Piduendo brought to you by...
Considering assisted living for a loved one, visit Manor on First's open house Saturday, August 15th, 2 to 5 p.m. I will be there. People can take tours of the historic Salisbury Mansion. It's just gorgeous. Discover personalized care at manoronfirst.com.
And never forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
U.S. employers unexpectedly lost 23,000 jobs in July. and gains for the previous month were revised down sharply by a combined 103,000 jobs, painting a weaker picture of the labor market than past data had indicated. The unemployment rate, however, did hold steady at 4.1%. Economists had projected an unchanged employment rate and 83,000 new jobs for the month. The latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics illustrates the continued summer slump in job growth amid ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Pressure has been mounting within the U.S. Federal Reserve to raise interest rates to combat persistently high inflation, but July's job report and its latest revisions may cool those expectations at the central bank's next meeting. Meta wants its smart glasses to be a big hit. But the high-tech specs have also turned into a liability, as some are calling the gadgets pervert glasses. The social media giant dominates the market for smart glasses, which allow people to capture photos and videos, listen to music, take phone calls, and ask questions to an artificial intelligence assistant. Some people are using the glasses, which look like a pair of regular spectacles, to record people without their knowledge and publish the videos on social media. The users secretly videotape and share what happens when they try to pick up women. Now, a growing number of people are worried that they could be covertly recorded at the gym or even during sex. The backlash has prompted Meta to update its glasses to address privacy concerns, and some places have banned them, adding to the angst surrounding the technology. Remember, several years ago, they had Google Glass.
I was going to say, we've been through this.
And they didn't work very well. Remember, it was Sister Dottie's son brought some in.
Yeah, they were not good.
And we tried them out, and they were they just didn't quite make it. These are apparently a huge improvement, and they work as they're supposed to. Meta sells smart glasses online at major retailers like LensCrafters and Best Buy. Prices range from $224 to $800, depending on the version. And Mark Zuckerberg doesn't look stupid at all, does he? Wearing them. They have a flashing white light on the frame that notifies people they're being recorded.
Which could
but
easily
some
be,
users, you just put a little piece of tape over
exactly.
it. Exactly. Yeah. So they're trying to figure out, some other way that they can make sure that people know. What substances do looks maxers commonly use for DIY fillers? How does rapid weight loss from GLP-1 drugs affect facial volume? Why do looks maxers prioritize influencer advice over medical professionals? Because young men are stupid.
Yeah.
They're increasingly injecting unregulated substances into their faces as part of looks maxing, prompting plastic surgeons to warn of serious health complications and advise against any do-it-yourself filler.
Are you just saying that because that's what you do for a living?
Do you looks max, bro?
We've found out a way to do it without you, and you're just jealous.
Let's see. A Maryland State Park has closed several of its most popular areas after a second person was bitten by a beaver there in less than 2 weeks.
More beaver attacks.
No, a 19-year-old fisherman reported that he was bitten on the leg by a beaver in the South Beach day use area of Cunningham Falls State Park. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources said the man was taken to Meritus Medical Center in Hagerstown for treatment. Natural Resources Police captured and euthanized the beaver, which is being sent to the Frederick County Health Department for rabies testing. The bite followed a July 26th attack in which a 13-year-old boy was bitten by a beaver near the north beach of the lake in Park William Horrock area. The beaver tested positive for rabies. Beaver attacks on people are rare, I guess. Yeah, I would say so, and are thought to primarily involve rabid animals. The agency noted that beavers are typically non-aggressive and avoid conflict with humans. And giant rodents in Brazil.
Rodents of unusual size?
These are capybaras.
Oh, yes.
A Brazilian state legislature got some uninvited guests this week. They were not petitioners or protesters, but very large rodents. The capybaras wandered into the Brazilian state legislature, into the reception area of the legislature, Let's see, Nayara Bueno, a parliamentary aide, immortalized the moment in a brief video that she posted on social media. So there's a lake right in front of the assembly hall, and she said there are usually a lot of capybaras in there.
Yeah.
And at dusk, they always come across the street and head over to the assembly building because in front there's this big fountain that's always running, and so they like to hang around the fountain, and there's a lot of grass there that they like to eat, and they wade in the fountain. This time, the capybaras decided to go indoors and enter the reception area. They tried to pass through the turnstiles and head deeper into the building, but they just kind of shooed them.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're pretty docile.
They are.
They're very docile.
Yeah, they're just lumps of meat.
They do have very sharp teeth, and they will bite you if you try to...
If you get aggressive.
Yeah, be aggressive with them or grab them or
Yeah.
something, then they'll bite. But other than that, they're just like, oh, hi, where's capybaras?
Capybaras are so trendy right now.
They're really cool. Who needs a dirty Dr. Pepper when Dr. Pepper milkshakes exist? Portillo's, I guess that's a restaurant chain, and Dr. Pepper. What would you look and see what Portillo's is, Gina?
Portillo's.
And Dr. Pepper are combining the powers of freshly made milkshakes and the beloved soda to bring you an unforgettable dessert, the Dr. Pepper milkshake.
This is Chicago.
Portillo's is taking a step further by adding Dr. Pepper to its famed cake shake. For the first of a kind, so they already do a cake shake, and they're going to mix it with Dr. Pepper. This is going to be just incredibly tasty.
I'm all for this.
Yes.
We have to go to Chicago.
Well, no, we got the Arctic Circle here. They're doing it.
Yeah, they'll probably do something like that. Doctors are saying, Gina, that drinking a soda a day, a canned soda a day, is very, very dangerous for your health.
Well, these are the mini cans, though. They're just a little...
And how many of those do you have a day?
3.
3 or 4, yeah. That's it. Let's see. Martha Stewart. She heard from her ex-husband. She said in a new interview that she heard from her ex-husband after her 2024 documentary, Martha. It would undoubtedly be an awkward conversation if her ex-husband, Andrew Stewart, spoke again, but there's not much of a chance of that happening. Martha Stewart said that her ex-husband is a jerk. I don't care for him. He's a jerk. Earth, Wind, and Fire, along with everybody else, has abruptly postponed concerts.
It's weird. It's
band
them.
members, medical emergency.
It's ZZ Top. It's Joan Jett.
Joan
it's
Jett is
Barry
having
Manilow.
spinal surgery. Barry Manilow is old as dirt. This is kind of interesting news, I think. They're going to do a live-action Jetsons, the Jetsons film.
They've been threatening to do this for years.
Apparently, they have signed rubber-faced fartsmith Jim Carrey to play, I guess,
George?
To play
Is
George
he a little
Jetson.
old for George?
A little old to be
I don't
George.
know. Jim Carrey can do anything. I don't know. Maybe he'll be Mr. Spacely.
Somebody said that if you do the math, somehow it's like George and his wife Jane, of course. Jane,
his wife.
He's sexy.
Are apparently she had to have been a child bride, according to
She looks a lot younger than George.
remarks on the
This is a
show
thing?
about their age and all of that. They've done the math. And also, there are no black people on the Jetsons
No.
because they live.
In the future, where there are no black people.
In the future, everyone lives up in the sky.
Yeah.
But apparently, all the black people are down.
So
Well,
it's
they're afraid of
problematic?
heights. That's because they're afraid of heights.
Yeah.
New trailer for Prime Time has debuted. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, this is Robert
This is
Pattinson.
A24 movie directed by Lance Oppenheim. It'll be in theaters this fall. Robert Pattinson stars as To Catch a Predator host Chris Hansen.
What?
Yeah. The log line for the film is as follows. In 2006, To Catch a Predator host Chris Hansen sets out to make television history. It is inspired by true events. And apparently, and if you watch this trailer, Robert Pattinson transforms into Chris Hansen. It's amazing to see.
Well, and
Apparently.
apparently this is not flattering to
No.
Chris Hansen.
Oh,
and
really?
shows that, okay, maybe the idea of catching a predator was good, but there was all kinds of other stuff associated with it that were not good.
I always thought that show was terrible because it set people up. Now you can say, oh, well, but they were apparently willing to.
Yeah.
You know,
well, they were bringing hard lemonade to a girl's house.
Yeah, I mean that part of it was, but they're saying that he was trying to profit off of it and become more famous, and that was super distasteful. And
where are you going, Mr. Smith?
I just
Are
always
these
thought
your
it was-
cookies?
Have a seat.
It was
Have a
just
seat.
creepy. It was creepy.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a seat, Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
I did not care for it at all.
All right. Weather?
I don't care for that at all. We have an extreme heat warning in effect. 102 today, could break records today or tomorrow, depending on how hot it gets. Overnight lows in the upper 70s. Sunday will dip back down into the 90s. Maybe by Monday, that monsoonal moisture might come in for a little bit of afternoon thunderstorm possibility, but not much. We could be back up in triple digits by midweek.
All right. Thank you very much. UtahAdvocates.com is the website.
You know, they're personal injury attorneys, and we've been playing some recorded commercials for the advocates, and there's it made me think about all of the other things. You know, we just think about car accidents.
Yeah.
But I mean, what if you are attacked by someone's dog? You are injured. That is something that the advocates would be able to help you with. If you are on someone's property and due to their negligence, it causes you to have an accident. You fall over something, or something falls on you, and injures you and puts you out of commission. You can't work. And you got to pay medical bills. You need to call the advocates.
And, you know, they're good people at the Advocates. They're always doing stuff for charity. And right now, if you go to x96.com, there's a banner that says, help 200 children at the Road Home start school in style. The Advocates is sponsoring the Apple Tree.
Yeah.
And you can go to any Advocates location, and they're listed there if you click on it. And you can pick an apple from the Apple Tree to go get items for the Road Home. Or it's just easy if you want to donate money for that.
877-602-9696 or UtahAdvocates.com.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
HORP. H-O-R-P. HORP. And now to use the word, here are two Utah fellows getting ready for Utah's biggest yearly celebrations. It's Pioneer Days, Days of 47. The season of the Ute Stampede, and the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his son Denver are planning what they will do to celebrate this year. Again, the word is HORP.
Denver, boy of mine, what should we do this year to celebrate the arrival of the Mormon pioneers into the Salt Lake Valley? It's been years since we have went up to the Days of 47 rodeo at the Calvin L. Rampton Salt Palace Convention Center. Would you like to do that?
Well, Daddy, I do love the rodeo. You know I do. Them clowns that they use for the bull riding, that's pretty exciting. But ever since that one clown, Jeans Wall, he got paralyzed by that big old bull named Husker Du, the clowns just ain't been the same for me.
Well, okay. But what about the parade? You've always been a young man who loves a parade.
Oh, I do like the girls that twirl them batons. Gives me a funny feeling in my tummy when they throw them way up in the air and then catch them and twirl them again and again. I get all wound up inside.
Well, then, why don't me and you and your ma go up to the parade?
'Cause they don't throw out candy anymore, Daddy. And that's a ripoff. Besides, I'm too busy to go this year. I'm getting ready for another big celebration right here to home.
What celebration?
Well, I'm getting ready for the Renaissance Fair up to the Lavender Farm. It's next month, and I'm making a costume, and I'm making a big old lance. Tim Hafen told me I could borrow his horse, and I'm entered into the jousting contest.
Hey, Denver, I don't think
you can't talk me out of this, Daddy. I'm going to do this. It's going to be great.
The Knights of Mayhem are going to be there, and Opal the Fairy, and a mermaid, too. And for the music, the Wolfgang Twins are a couple of Viking-like guys who pound drums with axes. And best of all, the future Mrs. Denver Criddle is going to be performing, too.
Are you off your head, boy? Who would that be?
There's these identical twin ladies, beautiful ladies, I might add, who play all kinds of music on electric harps. They're real good and real pretty, and it don't matter which one wants to get married to me because they are identical. And guess what the twins call themselves, Daddy? Just guess.
I don't know. The Horp Twins?
The Horp Twins, Daddy. Isn't that great? The Horp Twins.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
$9.36.
It's been confirmed, by the way, that Arctic Circle does have the Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
shakes.
We advertised them for a month.
I have the copy right here.
Yeah.
Get your above the rim Dr. Pepper creamy coconut shake at Arctic Circle for a limited time, where the good stuff is. Arctic Circle.
Good stuff.
So this morning I woke up to a text from my husband that said, Muhammad got home from work. My son, not the prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad got home from work. He gets home from work long after I'm in bed. And he grabbed his hammock and a blanket and left to go hike Mount Timpanogos to watch the sunrise. This is the second time he's done this in the last little bit.
He has way too much energy.
And if you go to x96.com/live, I sent him a text this morning saying, show me the sunrise. And this is what he sent me. And it's beautiful. But time is ending for him to be home.
You're throwing him out?
No, he's running out. I asked him, when do you move out? And he said, 10 days, 9 hours, and 36 minutes. I have a countdown clock on my...
He can't wait to leave.
He can't wait.
Wow. He can't wait to get out of there.
To get out.
Good for him.
And I will be an empty nester officially.
Wow.
Like in 10 days, 9 hours, and 32 minutes.
What's it like, Carrie?
Wonderful.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's great.
It's weird. And everyone's like, are you okay? And my algorithm on social media knows I'm at this point in life because I keep getting sent all these, what it's like to be an empty nester and how to deal with it posts and stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll have to ask me after how I'm feeling about it. Because right now I'm like, yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. It's great. I'm happy for him. But getting a daughter to college and getting a son to college are very different things. So my daughter, Jonesy, when she first moved out, for like a month, 6 weeks before she moved, she looked up the dorm, looked up the schematics of the room with here's how big it is.
Yeah.
There are 3 drawers. The drawers are this big. She had a measurement out, and there's some program where you can design your dorm room and figure out, okay, I can fit this many socks in this drawer. She had a spreadsheet with it all written out. She had a spreadsheet with all of the things she needed for her dorm that we needed to purchase and where to get them.
Somebody really needs to get her some help.
She was so planned. Muhammad, I keep saying, we need to get stuff for your dorm. I know, I'll get it. Like, I haven't bought him one thing.
Sure.
I'll get it.
Okay.
I'm planning on him like moving out with, a toothbrush and
He's resourceful.
a hoodie, and that's it.
He'll do like I did, sleep on the floor for a few months.
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, we should probably. So he and some of his friends who he's going to be living with, they did go do a little shopping, and I was excited about that.
They bought Doritos, didn't they?
Well, he came home and he's like, so we've decided that we're just going to buy one big bottle of body wash and one big bottle of shampoo, and we're all just going to use the same body wash and shampoo. That way we don't have a bunch
Even I.
I think they're even going to. Did he say? And we're going to shower together
to save water.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess that but this is as much thought as has gone into.
Well, it's a plan.
We've decided
sorts.
we're just gonna get one. Oh, and I guess I just let it be. And if he's ready, he's ready. And if he's not, he's not. And if he, I don't know. When I left home, my mother didn't know I was gone for about a year. Anybody see?
Because when I was at home, I was never there. You know, I was hardly ever there.
But I will go move-in day, but my guess is that's the only time I will see his dorm. I probably don't. I'm not going to want to see it.
I don't think you want to see it.
No.
After that, at all.
Don't.
It's better
Give him fair warning that you're coming.
Now, the dormitory residents, the people who what do they call them? RAs, resident assistants. They have standards. And they will.
There must be some amount.
No,
of
they do. If things
get out of hand.
If things get too grimy,
hey, you better pick this up.
Yeah. They will not let that go.
I don't think I want to see it.
You know, he'll eat buttered noodles for a few months, sleep on the floor, and you know.
Oh,
that's part of growing, right?
He'll always have spending money. He's fine.
He's been working hard all summer and saving money. But he works where he gets tips and he gets cash.
Oh, yeah.
And in his room right now, there's like a wad of cash on his windowsill.
Take it.
And I said, Kate, when you're in the dorm,
take it.
I know you don't think your friends would steal from you, and it might not be your friends, but if there's a wad of cash in your room, it will walk off.
As a matter of fact, why don't you tell me where it is and I'll come and take it? Just to teach him a lesson.
Go to the bank.
Yeah.
Where'd my money go? Bill stole it.
I mean, when I was a waitress and I got paid in tips, I remember going to my car payment was $55, and I remember going to the bank with fistfuls of $1 bills to make my car payment.
I don't think I've ever gotten a tip for anything.
Ever?
No, I don't think I've ever worked. I can't. Have I?
People give you dimes.
Well, that's not the same. I haven't. I don't think I've ever worked a job like that where you
got tipped.
No, that's funny.
Even in the bar business?
Yeah.
Because I didn't serve anything I didn't.
Yeah, you do end up with just a bunch of like loose small bill cash. So
I'm amazed I never was a waiter.
I am. You're an actor. I thought all actors were waiters.
Yeah, and I would have been a really good waiter, but I just never did it.
But just so you guys know, I've said for years, as soon as my kids are all up and out, we don't have to do the show anymore. So
how many days?
10 days.
Okay.
9
All
hours.
right.
36.
Okay.
Minutes.
Well, then what are we messing around for? Why don't we just?
Yeah, we've got easily that many days in vacation.
I mean, I still want it.
Yeah. Walnut wood paneling, strange orange carpet, buttered noodles.
You're just thinking of moving out.
No, this is the first time I moved out. Yeah.
I lived the first place I lived. Well, I lived in an apartment over the top of a corner grocery store, Boyle's Market, and my friend Scott and I lived in an apartment over the top of it. Like our window, I think it was on 28th Street. Our window looked out over the flat roof of the market and then to the street. And we had this really mean cat, so we'd always put him out
on the roof.
Yeah. Because he'd attack people for some reason. But then I moved into a place when I got married, and it was a little like mother-in-law house, a little tiny house behind the main house. And it was pretty ramshackle, as a matter of fact. And I liked this, and my wife could not stand it. There was a small tree growing up between the board
Inside?
and in the shower. Yeah, there was a little tree,
Jeez.
and she
Well,
said,
went where the water was.
Yeah, and she said, we got to cut that off. And I said, no, I like it. It's, it was just this little green shoot of a tree.
Foliage.
Yeah, it was coming up out through the floor of the shower.
So next time you see Bill out and about, tip him.
Yeah, give me a tip,
for
please.
his services.
I require 20%.
20%?
20% of whatever you have in your wallet.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with the boner of the week. Stand by for that. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center. I was there this week getting Hudson a rabies shot. You were asking me what's it like to be a empty nester. Well, I've never been really an empty
You have
nester.
children.
I have my dogs. Always had dogs. 9872 South, 700 East in Sandy. And when you do have a pet, you do treat it like your child, and so you want to make sure that they're taken care of. So whether your pet just needs a routine checkup or urgent care, trust Dr. Josh Davis and his team at Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. And this month, when you mention Radio from Hell, you'll save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning, which was a great thing that I had done for Hudson. You can book your appointment at trilogyvetsandy.com. Now, they're locally owned and operated. They give you a more personalized experience that is hard to find with these new large corporate-owned hospitals that are popping up everywhere. You can rest easy knowing that your pet is always in good hands at Trilogy, and they keep track of all that information for you. They're the ones who let me know Hudson needs his rabies shot. trilogyvetsandy.com.
Join me.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Horp.
Cheersing, aren't we?
I think we ought to cheer.
Look at this guy.
What finger guns? It's my thing.
Oh, yeah. East Coast.
How about we do this?
What's
Oh,
that?
Utes.
Go Utes. How about we do that?
How about Go X96? Radio from
and
Going concern.
A going concern?
It really is.
He's Johnny Ola again for a second.
It's a going concern.
This is a roller derby participant, the very lovely and talented Jamie Dodger.
Thank you very much.
Who is also I live with this person as well.
You live with a roller derby person?
I do.
That's right. Occasionally, I just hip check him.
Yeah. Into the wall usually.
Like a sitcom in that house. You never know.
Yeah. And our son always carries a knife. So
yeah, we were thinking that guy is just like our son. Yeah. So at any rate, there's a big roller derby bout this Saturday.
That's right. We've got the Summer Slam coming up this Saturday. So it's my team, the Beehive Skate Revolution, and those girls from Junction City Roller Derby.
They're from Ogden.
Those girls.
They're Ogden girls.
Ogden girls.
Mhm.
You know
They're
how
tough.
they are.
They're tough.
They are.
So what are the particulars of this Summer Slam?
So it's again at the Derby Depot down there across the viaduct where the trains go by. The dusty warehouse we love to play in.
You go 13 South.
Yeah, just go over 13 South Viaduct, and we're
Turn
there
left.
at 1415 South 7th West.
And what time is the bout?
It's a little bit early this time. We're starting at 6, so you can go out. You can go hit your pride activities afterwards if you need to. But it's gonna be a rough one.
Why do you think that?
Well, so the last time we played Junction, it was the Spring Slam, and we were up there on their turf, but we took the win.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're going to be out for revenge.
That's right. This is a grudge match. This is definitely a grudge match. It might get ugly, folks.
Now, do we have tickets to give away to this?
We absolutely do.
How many tickets can we give away?
I think we should give away 3 pair. Does that sound good?
3 pair of tickets to this event Saturday night, the Summer Slam at the Derby Depot. So 877-602-9696. If you want, the first 3 people will get a pair of tickets. So call now. The Junction. I know Ogden girls. You know what I always say about Ogden girls.
I don't know how happy they're going to be to hear you say this about Ogden
it's
girls.
a compliment.
Ogden girls are slightly slutty in a really good way.
We have
What?
someone on the hotline who
What? Who's
just very upset.
What? Who is it?
Uh-oh, you've done it now, Bill.
Malibu Harpy is who is this?
Malibu Harpy. She's a junction skater.
Yep, I'm here. Heard everything you said.
Oh.
Everything you said. And you know what? Trainwreck 316 says that we're going to knock y'all off the track.
Oh. Well, that's rich coming from a team who's already been stung once.
Oh, Malibu
Hey.
Harpy. This is
They beat you last time.
We're okay. Yeah, that's fair. We're not mad that you beat us last time, though. We're only mad that you think you're going to do it again.
Don't I think we have a picture. This will show you what Malibu Harp. Do we have that? If you go to x96.com/live, describe this? Who's in this picture?
That there is Malibu Harpy with a folding chair attacking my teammate Kimikaze. And you know what? You know what, Malibu? I just want to tell you, the chairs at the Derby Depot don't fold.
The chairs don't fold. You need that on
You're
a T-shirt.
All sparkle and no sting.
Well, if
That's
they
all you'll ever be.
if they don't fold, it sounds like they'd be more dangerous. Honestly.
Well, they're just harder to pick up.
Okay. Malibu Harpy, are you going to take that sitting down?
No. You know what? A bee sting versus a freight train, just not even worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never be worried because the cream always rises to the top. In BSR, you're nothing but skim milk.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
That's some tough talk here
You
from
know what?
Malibu Harpy up north.
Yeah, it sure is, Gene.
Whatever you bring, we're going to be ready. No matter what, because we play by the rules, unlike Junction City.
Are they cheaters?
No.
Good shit to think about that.
Good comeback, Malibu. That was
no.
This
You
is
know
totally serious.
We can sleep at night. It's not my fault that they brought roller skates to a chair fight.
Oh.
It's not my fault.
So the chair fighting league is meeting this weekend.
Yeah, and you know what? The chair fighting actually came from Flashdance because you are right. We are a little slutty. I'll give you that, but we're also a little crazy.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what I like. That's what I like about Ogden girls. I grew up with y'all, you know.
Yeah, it is. They do have that little glint in their eye that you're not sure.
Yeah.
Are they absolutely sane?
Yeah. I wish you both of you the best of luck.
Really? You're not just wishing one of them?
Well,
I mean, really.
That's gonna go well later.
This is totally serious.
I'd say no. I wish you both of you the best of luck, and I know that the best team will win, and that will be the Beehive Skate Revolution.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I live with one.
I mean,
not for long.
Oh, there's some
Wow.
some death threats. I think she just means not for long because she'll be in the hospital temporarily.
Oh, that's-
I'm sure that's not a death threat.
Well,
is
that's
what
happened a couple of times.
it means,
Yeah.
So.
I am the
It's 9:53. Time to award boner of the week.
Oh, it is. Well, that's why Dave is here. Hi, David. How are you?
Fine.
You got a big weekend planned?
Oh, yes. My churchy daughter's birthday is Sunday night.
Oh.
Sunday. So she's going to be the destination.
She's going to be 21. So
I'm
you're
going to go tie one on, huh? All right. Well, you just don't. No, I don't want you having any alcohol.
No.
Okay.
I'm the only one not going to be.
He's the designated driver.
You'll be sober. You're going to drive him around on his scooter.
Yeah.
Dave is here. The flower guy. You see him around town. If he has flowers, he will sell them to you, buy them. He's a hardworking guy, and he keeps himself busy. You're going to select Boner of the Week. You've heard them all this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Monday, lies, and more lies from the mouth of a lying liar. RFK Jr. attempting to deflect blame from Trump over COVID and revive debunked vaccination theories, conspiracy theories, and telling lies about it. Boner candidate number 2, and this is just fine with the Republicans, even though Trump has been clashing with the IRS for most of his life, they'll not be able to target him for an audit moving forward. Now they say this deal is off for now, but I bet you anything it's back on. Trump and his family will not be scrutinized by the IRS, so that means they don't even have to pay taxes. Boner candidate number 3 from Wednesday, preying on people who love their pets. That's reports of a fake vet scam. People's animals go missing, and they say, we've got to find Fluffy, and they put social media posts out. And what scammers have been doing is looking at these and then calling the people involved and saying, I have Fluffy. Fluffy got hit by a car, and I'm a veterinarian, and I'm about to go into surgery to save the Fluffy's life, but you need to Venmo me some money. And it's all just been a scam. Boner candidate number 4 from Thursday. I think we know exactly why the contract wasn't renewed. I guess we're speculating, but the Sewing Box Company, a seamstress company, for 43 years in Pensacola, Florida, they made the Blue Angels pilots' uniforms. Their contract was removed and given to another company in Virginia, a company that's going to charge the government more. And why do we think that this happened? Well, the owner of the Sewing Box, she's a black woman, and the owner of the other company is a white guy.
And Pete Hegseth has done this repeatedly.
I think so. And finally, today's Boner candidate, Uber fights sexual assault lawsuits by asking victims what they were wearing. Dave, which one is the Boner of the week?
Today.
Oh,
Today?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my vote.
Yeah, and that got more votes than any other candidate this week. So
good choice.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
All right. Well, that's good.
Is that a show?
That's a show.
All right.
All right.
Hope you liked it. I mean, we work hard on them.
No tips.
No tips.
No tips.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
No tips.
No tips. Nick is next.
Kicking off